How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderfully beautiful day. Yesterday we had ourselves a bunch of back-to-back duels on EU, and it's time for NA to have their fun tonight as well. The groups are back up. We're going to be listening to them in just a second here, boys, over in the NA region. Should be quite a bit of fun. We got a bunch of new tuning, by the way. Also, dungeons got nerfed. That's pretty cool. Pugging just got easier. PvP changes are good too. Oh my, go TK, my man. How you doing, buddy? Yo, can we go to hashtag TK? Bye, God. Appreciate ya.
That's how you do it.
New member, but it's a returning member. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you. What a wonderful returning member. Goals. There's goals. Is this super chat goals? Let's do 5. Chat, what should our goal be for the day, man? What should our goal be? Start a timer, 2 hours. 1 super equals chat equals what am I'm trying to make a meme here, man. Get inspired with examples. I don't really, it's like make a goal. YouTube keeps telling me, hey, you should make a goal for the stream. So let's do 1, dude. What are we gonna do, dude? What are we gonna do? 1 super chat equals what? I don't even know what. Let's just set our sights super low, man. You know what I mean? Oh, Mike. Hold on. 1 super equals 1 AUG evoker nerf. Just nerf AUG. Let's see if this works, Eddie. I don't know if it'll work, dude. Goal is live. There it is, dude. Massive. Alrighty. I got some Witcher music in here, dude. Trying out, not just spamming Elden Ring. I'm trying out something different here. I'm loving the Witcher soundtracks that we've been playing recently, man. What's up, Dal? How are you? I'm doing great, TK. Hope you're doing wonderful, my man. I'm going to be hosting some 5v5 duels tonight over in the NA region this evening. That's going to be a lot of fun. Still using 632 weapons on my Demon Hunter. LMFAO. Wait. Oh, like from last season? Yeah, replacing weapons ASAP is kind of the go-to. I think what most people are doing is doing enough 7s to just craft a mythic tier weapon. Like at this point, unless you're going to be raiding and maybe killing like the second to last boss, Demon Hunters have a really good fist weapon from him. But outside of that, yeah. Bro, thanks for the rogue guides, super helpful. Anytime saying, I do want to do more guides. I do have another one that I am planning on doing. Most I just want to focus on like specific rogue builds too. But yeah, I definitely want to do those in over the next few weeks. If Richard Gold Dallas Exchange Maiden. No. Should we start doing that? Hold on. Should we start doing that? Hold on. I could make a goal next time. It could be the price of like a character change. Right? So if like you guys wanted to, there it is. Music was peak. There it is, man. Goal reached. We nerfed the AUG. Music was okay. I read that as peak. I read okay as peak, but music was alright. There it is, man. There it is. Okay. I read that as peak, dude. I feel like that okay emoji. I count that as peak. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate it. It says, let's celebrate their 5th super on live stream. It actually counts? Is it just like, why is YouTube like counting how many supers you guys sent? Or how many like donos you guys sent? I don't like that. I find that weird. It's just like, hi, this guy only donated 5 times. Look at this, poor. It's like, what is it supposed? Like, what is that supposed to be? It's just like, hey, look at this guy. He barely donates. Like, is that a call out thing? YouTube. I can't control it, by the way. This is just YouTube adding that in. I can't control that in the chat, but YouTube, stop shaming people. I appreciate that dono, man. Seriously, thank you. If we reach a goal, that will play Xbox for the next stream. I mean, I guess that's possible to do that with like goals. I don't use goals. Like YouTube keeps telling me like, hey, you should add a goal. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Here we go. We met our goal. We nerfed AUG yet again. By the way, AUG is absolutely gutted. Like, not gutted badly, but like, I'm not seeing them like at the top end right now, which is I'm kind of excited about that. Honestly, chat, I'm actually kind of okay with that. Like, I think a lot of players really wanted AUG to just be not meta for like a season. You want to play it, fine, but like, let's not make it meta, Blizz. And I think they were like, okay, all right, we hear what you're putting down. But yeah, next time, I mean, I guess like when we do our stream, what, Monday, Tuesday, I'll probably stream Monday. I think with the season and stuff being here, there's a lot for me to do. But yeah, we could probably add a goal, like if where we should go, we play X, Y, whatever class. Maybe. I'll think of something cool that's not cringe. All I can think is just memes. But I'll think of something cool in the meantime. All right, we're trying to see if we can get us some groups together. Where's my man Conan at? Is he online tonight? No idea. It's gonna. I'm gonna give it a second. Trying to see if we collect some bodies, but otherwise, I imagine a lot of people are probably grinding for those season. Brand can summon 2 elites, so PM EST. Yeah, the elite power-up thing, Curio, was really good at PTR. I don't know what's going to be the best of the Curios. That one seems pretty good, though. Was that like $2? What the hell? $5 Canadian. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. Hopefully things in the world level out. You know what I mean? Does that go to a 3? You mean like when you get it on purple? Yeah, it might go up to 3 if you get it like in the full epic version of that Curio. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I have no clue. But yeah. Alrighty, I'll give it a second longer, but then I'll see if actually let's see if Connor's around. Let's see if he's here. There's Seavark on a Dwarven Monk. Yo, hold on a second. Oh, Connor's not even online. Is Chicago on? I don't see him. Night King, is he on? Is he out here grinding? Night King's not even on. What if he's working today? Alright, I'll give it like a minute and then we'll start inviting homies and BNet and whatever. Yeah. That's a first. What's up, Wap? How you doing, my man? I think there's an argument for where all could actually be useful when they're dead in the water now. Yeah, I mean, a lot of players wanted for AUG to just be like moved to the side for like a season because they've been good and a meta pick since they got added. It was season 2 of Dragonflight. They got added, immediately got Compost Born. Bear, a Disc, I think it was Disc, AUG, Mage, Shadow Priest. So maybe not Disc. Was it a monk that healed them at the time? Either way. And then season 3, there was a bit more variety, but AUG was still very, very good. Like, you were excited to get an AUG because it made certain comms better, and it still ended up being a better pick. And then season 4, AUG is still good. Next expansion, AUG is still good. Like, Survivor Hunters had 1 season in Shadowlands. Triple Outlaw thing was one time a thing in BFA, right? Outlaws still been pretty. Rogue generally as a class have been pretty good, but like spec wise, like Assassin was good season 1 of like what is it, SL, and then just dropped off, and then it was Outlaw for a bit, and then it was Subtlety, right? So at least there was some variety, right? Fury Warriors will pump it in SL. Sometimes they are there, sometimes not really. You know what I mean? Like classes come and go when it comes to meta. Does Disc show up more than once? Sure, but like Mistweavers got to play for a bit, and then in Shadowlands, Rested Druid were a thing, and then at some point Rested Druids weren't a thing. Or not Rested Druid, no, Rested Shaman, and the Rested Shaman came back and they were a thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's things like that, you know? Things like that, like, meta comes and goes. That's like the best part about it, is how it changes, it shifts and adjusts and all these things, right? The ever-shifting, ever-evolving meta. But AUG Evoker is basically like the same and like top tier choice since it got added. Alrighty, let's start trying to see if we can get a group together potentially. Batman is a guy I don't actually know super well. I am Blue Dragon is a PvE guy. At least I have it marked here, so that is unfortunate. Did he usually join PvP? I don't remember. Buck, who's Buck? Sumbrogue. Literally, I named him as Sumbrogue. That's always good. Hey, Duels tonight? I want to see if Seavark is down to join in for any. Hey, Duels tonight? See if we can scrounge some homies together, scrounge some boys together, and maybe potentially get a group going this evening. Healer only, I think. Garabar. I haven't had Garabar respond to me in a while, man. Just Windwalker Monk. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, friend, wanna join 5V5 Duels tonight? Try to see if we could put a group together, potentially. You know what I mean? Heroes, PvE, Jay is PvE guy. Caneric, hey man. Man. What's that? It might have been a... I'm wondering if it's going to be hard to get a group together for duels, just because it's like beginning of the season, and I imagine everybody's just trying to get their like weeklies and conquest caps out of the way on mains and alts or whatever. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll definitely try to see if we can put something together. I skipped Shadowlands. Doesn't seem like I missed much. Shadowlands was an expansion of all time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I tried to play some Holy Priest and Mythic Zero. It just feels so underrated. Undertuned. I don't know. What is the last time Holy Priest was like really good for M+ was Shadowlands when they had that one talent. That's about it. That's about the only time they were like actually pretty good. Outside of that, they were kind of whatever. Insane Mythic Plus, that was about it. Yeah. That was like the last time they were like actually kind of sort of good for M+. But since then they kind of just fell off. You know what I mean? But yeah. They're a little all over the place, honestly. They're a little all over the place, man. But like maybe they'll get them like better up and running. Pally Toucher. Pally Toucher. Huh? Oh no. If I was like me, they're super done with the day because early season PvP is so toxic. If everyone is like me, they're super done for the day because early season PvP is toxic. Early season PvP, I think, is where it's really fun, honestly. You know, Pallet Touch, there it is, man. Kineric is in the solo, but he said he'll be down. I'm sure Nicky in a moment. Okay. Sounds good. So we do have some homies that are interested at the very least. Get Smacked and Kineric said they both would be down. Who else do I hit up? None given. Let me ask you, man. Hey, friend. Wanna join 5v5 Duels tonight? Question mark? Hey, friend. Duels tonight? See if Shiny Hero's down to join in. He usually joins up. Speed, he's playing some classic. Although apparently he is online, so maybe I'll hit him up too. Sword Arcane, isn't that oh, he's just logged. I'll hit him up anyway when he probably switches alts or whatever. Try to get that guy in on these. You're ready to log out from lunchtime. Okay, friend. Wait, does not give it actually have a family now? Yo, upgrade. I'll try it if you. Okay, cool. The Shiny Hero will be down. So we still just try to get a first group together. Touch Palace to 2200. Now I'm sitting. Just absolutely just touch them all up and I'm just sitting. Come on, man. I gotta pull it up. I don't know if it was Assassin's Rogue and Devokers and Shuffle. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, I guess those classes definitely can make it a little bit tough chasing after them. I think as a rogue I find Dev pretty easy, but like it's all about landing the kick. You gotta kick them on blue. That's all you can do. Kick them on blue. If you can kick them on blue, you could lock out quite a bit of the damage. That's about all you can do, though. And even that could be really tough. What's hard about it is when they get the Shroud, they pop wall, and they just beam you down. And it's like, bro, this is pain. I have to like vanish and start cheap shotting to remove the Shroud buff off of them. It's because you need to be able to stop that go from them. You have to. If you can't stop it, it's over, dude. It's over. And it's the worst, like when you have a disc priest or rescue shaman that isn't purging. I guess they're just like, maybe they're just trying to save globals to heal. But let's like, you gotta start purging them. So you're rogue guys, but there wasn't really much PvP related stuff. Yeah, there were PvE guys for the most part. I'll probably make a PvP one. You think Outlaw is viable? Outlaw didn't change compared to last season, and last season it was slamming. So I don't think it's gonna get worse. Yeah, Outlaw didn't get nerfed. You actually got a better tier set. Like the 4 set, actually very, very good. Higher chances to get Roll the Bones buffs and all that. That is very solid. It is generally pretty good. Okay, this song, I love it, but like after a while, I need to mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? I need to change things up a little bit. Alrighty. Hey, wanna join Duels? See if we'll be down for it. We could maybe get this guy in here. Speed also. I'll ask Speed. Hey, Duels tonight? My question mark. Raven, I don't think PvP is, so I'm not gonna bug him about it. Does Landus PvP? Let me ask him. Hey, Landus, would you wanna Would you wanna join 5V5 Ghost today? And then Kaiser. Who is Kaiser again? I gotta double check, man. KYZ is an Rookery. Oh, never mind. I never talked to Kaiser. I had no idea though. Can't be enforcing gear alts. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Bat speed is down. Hold on, we can get speed on this. Speed invite. Toss him an invite here real quickly. Land is apparently a... I feel like Land is the name I should know, but apparently I barely messaged him. I have no idea. So hope check. Did check out message me back? No, check out message me back. It's Void. Yo, getting him a guy. Getting him a man. Alrighty. Blue. Hold on. Blue Dragon. I mentioned I do gotta go back and look through one of the messages. Blue Dragon. Because remember I haven't. Later does whatever. PDE guy. Okay, no, yeah. I think I'm confusing Blue Dragon with another guy entirely. I think it's my problem right now, is I'm confusing him completely. Okay. The speed is down to join in. He just needs to know when we're starting. Hey, those wanna join those? Friend? Okay, so we're getting group 1 together. We'll need to make a second one here. But yeah, if Chicago or if Night King logs on. Okay, cool. So we can get Baneling in, and then we'll still need +1 for this group, I think. Right? Pretty sure. Okay, yeah, so we'll still need to get a second group up and running. Where is Boris? Is he playing this this season? Actually, let's see. I can message him on Discord actually. I'm gonna go bug him about it. Except his BNet name is not Boris, it is someone else. I'll message Chicago while I'm at it too. Where is Boris? Boris isn't Corey, right? No. That's Raka. That's Judy. That's EU guy. Not him. Not this guy. Not that person. Is it Boris? I think it's Boris. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Try to see if I can get him in on this too. Neat. Okay, so I was able to find Boris and Chicago, and also found Conan in there too. Alrighty. Chicago, yo, if Chicago joins in, man, I imagine Enhancement should be in a pretty good spot. They had just about every one of their like big buttons buffed up for 11.1, and they didn't eat a nerf at all. Only like elemental changes are coming up, and that's all also very, very soon. Hey, Seawood, wanna join? I'm at Seawood as well, while I have him here. Who is foozling me again? I don't remember. I'm so bad with names, dude. I really need to at some point go, I think, clean out my beat up list if possible. Yo, hold on, Boris messaging. Hold on a second. Maybe. Because if Boris joins in, he got Flex and maybe a couple other homies too, and that could work out. Possibly. So it makes it a little bit easier putting a group together. Stoneblood. Hey, Stone, wanna join 5V5 Ghost, friend? Okay, besides that, Here we go. Beautiful. Is that a sword on the Paladina? Okay, well, put you guys with a team with all the Paladins. So at least Tank does not have to fight against all these Paladins, man. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make Void lead, getting second group together right now. Alrighty, let's try to see if we can put a second one together real quickly, yeah? Save group, blah blah blah. On the core, duels. I also should have put up like how to join in. Yeah, so Boris could not join today. Today is Women's Day, and in Brazil apparently they take it pretty seriously. So he's hanging out with his girlfriend tonight. Fair. Fair. Where is the thing that I have to do here? The copy paste thing. Beautiful. I just did the bot update, man, or added like over the weekend or something. I wonder if I could get the bot to just like start adding that in. I'm like, oh, it's Friday? Let me pin that immediately. Because it should have like permissions for stuff. Any arena, go to have a oh, okay. Wait, is Red's actually that bad? Where? Yo, get into my man. Let's go. So we'll need a couple more bodies too. I can get Speed. Speed says he's down. He's in the solo. But it says when we actually get a group together, invite him. So once we get like close to 5 people, I'll send him an invite as well. If, oh wait. Check Susie is the one that, joined. Okay. That works. Kreiser's on? Hold on. Hey, you still play NA? Getting NA duels together right now. Hold on, I'm gonna message Kreiser, dude, because he did have an NA account for a little bit. I want to see if he's still... I'll invite him either way, man. I'll try to see if I can get him in here anyway. Yo, look at that mug. Yo, that looks so good. Oh my god, with the weapons too? Oh, looks sick. I wish there was like some green weapons for Outlaw, but like, I can see how that works for your set there, though. I can see how you're making that work. Hey, friend. Duels tonight? Getting a group together right now. Look at that, dude. Are you playing Trickster? Hold on. Let me look at that build. I can't actually. Never mind. I cannot. Okay, never mind. Kreiser apparently haven't played on an A since DF. Never mind then. Trickster Outline Show. Yeah, I mean A show is gonna be the play. No matter what build you play. Even if you're playing like the Trickster. No, Fadebound, you still play HO. HO's Ambush is better. In PvP, it's just better. I like it. I personally prefer it. It's just, I feel like more consistent. I tried to keep it rolling in PvP. I didn't like it. Apparently, Waz plays it. I didn't like it. I didn't want it. Nope. Didn't want it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how anybody plays it. It's just so weird, man. It's all over the place. Pete, my man. Yeah, he ain't PvPing. Well, maybe he does in his free time, but he's not a PvE guy or PvP guy. Huh? Guards? Is 20 for 50s? Wait, what? What do you mean? You like mean the MMR? Yeah, the MMR is gonna be all kinds of weird right now. Yeah, the MMR is definitely gonna be all kinds of weird. Coaching sessions? Do I do coaching sessions? No, I don't think I've ever done coaching. I mean, like, paid coaching? Not really. I mean, I've been like, I hung out on Discord with friends or whatever, right? And like, spectated the game, or whatnot, and told them like a couple of tips when they play rogues. I'm like, oh, what am I doing wrong? Can you watch my gameplay? I'm like, sure. But like, I don't actually do like professional coaching or anything like that. Yeah, I have a lot of guides. I have a lot of info. I have sims. I have all these things, right? I have a bunch of tools that I can link in Discord of like all the things I do to learn how to play rogue, but I don't do coaching, man. No, I don't think I do a good job with it, to be honest. I don't think I do a good job with it whatsoever. Wait, Sword of Dark is Varlet. Never mind. For some reason I thought that was you, but apparently not. Okay, so we still need basically the entire team on this side of things. So I'm still gonna be looking. Messiah? Hey friend, interested in duels today? I'll ask Messiah, dude. I haven't heard from that guy in a long while, but I'll ask him anyway. Oh, hold on. Hey, CJ, wanna join? See if CJ is down for it. Buck literally named Subrogue. I wish I should just ask him, be like, hey friend, do you want to join this duel thing that I've been doing? I feel like it's just, if I have to sit there and explain exactly what this duels thing is, I'm just gonna be like, oh no, dude, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Do you have a video for how to keybind? I think I made one a while ago from like Legion maybe or whatnot. Basically, if you want like a straightforward run of like how to keybind your abilities for your character, just like figure out what keys you want to use for movement, right? Whether you want to use a WQE or AWD or just QW. If you want to use the entire kit, like I use all of them, right? I have the shape keys, but also have like the turn and back pedal. I always found it comfortable. So even if I don't use those keys constantly, regularly, I still have them bound, just because you never really know. I just my preference, but as long as you can keybind all the keys around those that are comfortable for you to reach, usually you would want to bind those as your major combat abilities, and then any keys that are like slightly more difficult to reach, something you can't spam, bind that as your defenses, right? But basically, the less keys you use for movement, the more room you'll have for all these other abilities. Also, getting like a mouse with extra buttons on the side, like a Nog or whatever. I mean, that could be helpful too. Some people actually, oh, I do not mean to send a stun at you. I just pressed a button. But yeah, no, all those buttons, I just use them as utilities. Some people use them as like their basic combat abilities, right? I don't. I did not completely rework all of that out of my system or anything like that. I mean, I click it for too long. Yeah, definitely don't want to be doing that, my man. Definitely don't want to be doing that. Get smacked. Hold on. He said ready. Yo, hold up. Yo, I can invite him. Wait, what? Says player in raid combat. I'll try to invite again. Yeah, in raid combat. Ah. Hold on, we'll give him a second here, man. I'll give him a second here, dude. I can't invite him yet. I'll give him a second. Okay, so we got him and we got... If Kevin responds, man, we could maybe get Kevin on these too. That could also work out as well. I'm gonna try inviting him one more time. Oh, that worked. That time it worked. Oh, it says he's already in the group. Never mind. That doesn't work. Okay, I'll give him a second then. But we do have him join as well. And then Speed is still on standby. And somebody else in the peanut list here, or my messages, that said he'd be down in a second. So maybe we have like with one Speed plus one, like 4, maybe like one more. And then double check. Unless if Chicago joins in, and then it just fills the spot really quickly. Dark Weaver. Was that you? Was that Get Smacked? No, Toxicity. Never mind. Alright, cool. Yo, Eris, thanks so much, my guy. Appreciate you. Again, there goes YouTube literally like highlighting. Hey, look at this guy. Only 5 donos. Can you believe it? You know what I mean? Only 5 donos. Can you? Thank you so much, Eris. I appreciate you, my guy. I don't know where my alerts are. Hopefully they'll pop up for you in a second. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah. So once this guy's out of metery, I think I might be able to invite him. So maybe I'll need to give it a second here. But with him, we'll still need like 2 more. And then 1 more with Speed. Yeah, so we're actually, Speed's still down. So I think 1 more. If we get smacked in. Thank you, our friend. Thank you for the great content. Always responding to viewers. I tried my best, man. I tried to do my best. I definitely do miss out quite a bit in the chat, if you like. And I can get to all the messages. I definitely try to, as best as I can. But, yeah. I'm gonna miss a couple of things. I don't do it on purpose. Hold on. Hey, man. Wanna join 5V5 Duels? Trying to see if I can give him ASAP. I feel like I've been asking ASAP Turk for duels, and he's usually like busy doing something else. I'm gonna ask him one more time, and if he tells me he's busy, then I'm just gonna tell me nah. I'm just gonna change his note and be like, no. I don't want to bug this guy. I feel like I keep asking him so many times. I'm just gonna like, you know what? I'm not gonna bug you anymore. I appreciate you. You're wonderful. But I'm just not gonna bug you next time. All right, so we still need get smack. Where's he at? There we go. Once it's on a meter, it should be good to go then. Hopefully, we'll see them. Have a brand take with a 5-man team shall be fun. Does brand? Hold on. When you have a 5-man, wait, doesn't it mean like 4 people and brand? Is that what you have? Because that's the case, then. Or does he actually still tank even if you have like a 5-man like people squad? Sure, I'll give it a go for a round while I wait for my partner to log in. Okay. We'll get ASAP here for a second then. So with ASAP, that's 4. We can get speed. I need like 1 more than. Did Horde Body respond to me? Is he already in one of the groups? Oh no, Body, I don't think he actually got to respond. So maybe Shiny Hero. Oh no, I think I already have him in the other group then. Never mind. He did respond back to me. So speed and +1. Okay, so I'm just waiting for either Kevin or Good Smack to respond back to me. Here we go. We got a bunch of Yo, Sleepy, my man. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, my guy. Appreciate ya. Only got 1 of these. I mean, goodies. So it's saying that was cool. What do you mean you got 1 of these? Yo, thanks so much, my guy. Appreciate ya. We're gonna ask like Sleepy, my guy. Thank you so much for the support, man. Appreciate ya. Oh, Kevin is down. Hold on. Kevin messaged me back. Yo, hold on. Get Kevin. Speed. Where's speed? Team is ready. Just is ready. Just need you in here. Let me know if ready. I'm ready. Okay, cool. Hold on. Speed. Beautiful man. Speed. Alrighty, we got a 5-man team. I think what I'll do is I'll make I'm beating you up. I don't know why I'm beating you up. You have 10 mil health? Jesus. Yeah, rogues have a lot of health, man. Thank goodness we still have a bunch of stamina. Didn't work. Oh, party is full. That's a problem. I'm dumb. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna make a I'm gonna make a lead, yeah? I'm gonna do that. Okay, we're ready. Okay, gaming. We are Dalaran Gaming. I need, what's your light? Is it light sword? Yeah, it is light sword. Alright, invite, spectator, match, generic, and light sword, 5, Magram, 1. We'll try to see if we can squeeze a couple of these in, and hopefully, because I know that, ASAP Turk said he's only down to play for a couple of games while he's waiting for a homie. Hopefully we'll get some bodies to rotate out, yeah? And that's a proper 5v5 matches. Last week was fun with 4v4s, but I feel like 5v5 is a lot more fun. Honestly, Duel NA isn't active as AU. It's the beginning of a season. I think AU goes super hard where they'll do literally anything. Well, I think with Cracker it makes it not much easier. I feel like without Cracker we would have had a little bit harder time getting groups together. But at the start of the season, everybody's trying to grind out, get as many games as possible. Cracker and his community are just really insane. On NA, it feels like it slows down and while the season begins and when the season ends. But then NA some way somehow at least for this expansion and last expansion, picks up when EU gasses out. So I have no idea. It's just like they get active at different times of day, it feels like. You know what I mean? Or different times of the period. It's Void over for the team 1, alright? It's like Arcade! Oh, not a second. Arcade! Oh, only a second. Lace under the team, we got us this Pally Toucher with Parasite and Will. Willinia? I gotta call Will. I feel like it's a little easier. With Dark, when you're first up versus it's Void, try to go for some damage. Are you playing that big shield build? No, I don't. Actually, I don't know. Got him some massive ultra. Look at the damage. I don't even know exactly what the Arcade Mage is doing. All of his damage looks invisible. I'm not seeing a big barrage or missiles, but he's just absolutely blasting Weaver out right now. Sigil of Fear into a bit of damn, but it's going to be a big old block to stop a lot of the damage in its tracks with Darkweaver. Kind of bouncing right now. He is playing Eldraki, right? Pretty sure most of you guys are Eldraki. Everybody in PvE and PvE. I think I saw a Purple Glaive. I'm not 100% though. Stun? Or maybe something else actually. I think it's something else that's blasting him out for... Or is it something... What is that animation for above? What is that for animation for above? What is that? Hold on a second. What is that? What is this animation? No! It's actually coming from Void. It's some kind of like an arcane thing. Is that the new damage animation from like your familiar maybe? No, that looks like a mini barrage. It's something else. It literally looks like shooting stars for some reason. I can't tell, dude. Start onto Void. Does Darkweaver have no damage? Does end up freezing himself. That is super unfortunate. Goes in for a trinket. Looking to end this right now. Void just continuing to get hit after hit. What is this random comment that flies in from the sky with Parasite? Gonna be up next. I didn't even realize I had my sound muted there for a second. Big damage on the Weaver. Does go for the full stun. Big Blade Dan should be able to take it fairly quickly. Just needs one more global, but they muted you with the first aid. The chicken little the chicken little heal. Does go for the Sigil of Fear. The immunity does give you immunity from damage, but not from crowd control. So that immediate Sigil of Fear is got a nice speed instantly. Just trying to see if he can walk up, say hello to Parasite. But Parasite being a Demon Hunter, he knows he has to have a go immediately. He can't just wait for those cooldowns to come down. He needs to immediately have a go. And Speed is just going to have to either go for a hit and run strat, trying to see if he can back up out of there. What are these random meteors that are falling from the sky? Speed with advantage, barely in health, does go for the step, just trying to see if he can avoid Parasite. As the guy's thrashing and lashing out in every direction, just trying to see if he cleans things down as best as possible, man. It is going to be Parasite going down for food, Speed, bandaging up behind the pillar. Bit of a reset between the two. For Parasite, not that bad. For Speed, great recovery. That's exactly what I needed. Quick Shadow Step Sap. Garrote as he goes in for a bit of a backflip while the Demon Hunter midair while he does a backflip. He is immune to stuns though. So that is something that Speed is going to have to play around with. Big bleeds of a Parasite. Try to see if you can rip the souls out of Speed. Does get some eye beam. Big cleans are available. Cloaker Shadows for Speed. Try to see if you can stop some of the chaos damage. But Speed should be, Parasite should be able to get a lot of physical damage in either way. Does go for a quick Prism. Looking to charge at Speed. Does have a death mark on. A big blade dance. Does get him super low. With a blur down. Speed has no health whatsoever. Blind onto Parasite. Just looking to peel. Is he... Oh, the dot and rod from Demon Hunter apparently was enough though. Left him bleeding out on the arena floor. That is unfortunate. We're going to be up next. Instantly getting stunned up. Trying to go for a stun of his own onto Parasite. Big killing spree after. Metamorphosis to immune that killing spree damage for a second into a big damage immunity as Word got himself ambushes back to back. Parasite having to go for hit and runs here as best as possible, but instead of running, he's just rotating defensive. Defensively, meta. Defensively, nether. And I think those ambushes almost get him down, but not quite. Oh, your health. Sigil of Fear, look at the CC chase he's got into a big hunt into Word right after. Trying to continue to summon up even more souls. He needs to pick him up immediately. Does go for Leech. Oh, the killing spree barely gets him, but does get him. That was amazing. That was so close between the two. So close. With not Layson, Will gonna be instantly just able to just... What is that judgment behind the wall, by the way? Was that Toll proc? Also, where's your block? Hoodrich gonna be up next as Survival. Oh, this guy was... Hold on. Are we gonna see a Survival big one-shot? I want to see a big flank and strike one-shot. Apparently, that is getting nerfed, but it's not nerfed yet. Not nerfed yet. It could still make it happen. Could still definitely make it happen. I want to see this thing. Does get himself a scatter. with a freezing trap or charge trap to follow. Probably try to see if you can bail out of this as best as possible. Frost Mage OP. Are they really? I don't mean, we did see a Frost Mage yesterday on EU. They did do pretty good. But they did end up doing some things soon. I guess they did nerf him recently, didn't they? Because you can no longer get random crossfire procs. That is going to hurt him a little for PvP. They still got good damage. I mean, Tama did really, really well yesterday on EU, but not getting those random procs, that is going to hurt a little. Look at the size of that massive, massive looted shower man. I thought it was supposed to be moving with the target, but apparently it just stays back there. That's a forge. Hoodrich does get himself lined inside, and plenty of range versus Will, looking to potentially force a bubble out of the guy. Might just be able to. Will it no health whatsoever. Needs something lay on hands to get himself topped off. Does have Hoodrich exactly where he wants him. This could be a stun opportunity with a big wake of ashes. Freezing trap to reverse him. Hood does go for a little bit of self-heal. Dawnlight is not going to let that heal really get any value. Have himself plenty of range damage. Look at the kiting potential from the Survival Hunter. And the Lunar does end up moving slowly, though. Very, very, very slowly. Look at that. Oh, that is not great for PvP. I feel like they should probably increase the speed for that in PvP situations. That seems a little way too slow. Camo out for Hood, trying to see if he can get himself a proper reset here. As Will got himself random procs of wings. At least should be able to stabilize here with just raw healing. Dampening rolling in the 30 percentile as we hit in that 6-minute mark with Will picking up the eye. Hoping to find the hunter or okay, he got it that time. Yeah, I hate the way the eyes work. They're not responsive sometimes. Sometimes when you want to grab one, it doesn't let you. Wake of Ashes did not connect by the looks of it. It did get him out in the open. Binding Shot is trying to see if he can rush out, Trinket immediately. Hood looking for a big charge, trying to see if he can make big damage happen. I think that was a massive flanking strike just now, or at least an attempt at a massive flanking strike. I don't know if he got the crit that he needed, but he's getting quite a bit of damage onto Will, enough to force a bubble out of him. Does not have much defenses right now. Might just be done for the counter. Will just has enough here in order to bubble up and then continue the pressure into a blind onto Morales immediately, as he's looking to get himself in a better situation. Does have a Spell Warden. Maybe he can wait out until Lay on Hands is back up and available, but Spell Warden is essentially all he's really got to work with right now. Morales does hit him with a stun reversal back, did Blessing is Sancted with immunity right after. For Morales, he's actually in a good spot. He is going to go for immunity of his own. It's a bit of a standstill. Actually, nothing's going to happen to the Paladins. The best you can do is literally walk at him and maybe try to see if you can land a rebuke right in his face. That's about the best you can do, as you're immune to damage from one another. Blessing is taken early for Morales before a stun is available. That is unfortunate. Does get himself shield evidence up and running. That is going to be Will melting, but he's got quite a bit of damage to Morales. Has a bubble in case he needs to. May just need to use a bubble. Super low in health. Looking for recovery. Isn't going to be enough though. Trying to see if he can himself afloat here. Does go for the hammer build. So one is a hammer, one is a hammer build, and the other is a Herald of the Sun, with Will going for more of the healing over time. For Morales, his southwise is not that great. Bubble down. Will is just able to survive with Herald alone with that healing over time effectiveness. Wake of Ashes is up, gets the data to Morales. Unless he can get himself a stun lockdown, is the hands available? I don't know if it was. It's just over. Taking it out, dude. Taking it out. You guys did say that Paladins are apparently a little undertuned, but in a 1v1 setting, that Herald is really, really good. Can we get Light and Kineric? Let me know if you guys still have 5 men on each group. We'll just go again really quickly. If you guys still got 5, we'll go again real quick. So, Light Sword and Kineric. What's up, man? These are in a partner. Okay. So, we are going to be missing ASAP. 5 for Kineric. Well, we'll need 1 for Light Sword, apparently. Light, toss me an invite. And pass me a lead. I'll take care of the group stuff. I'll take care of all that as best as I can. Or invite and pass lead. There we go. Beautiful. I'll need to get you guys a +1 here real quickly. List it up. Are we still on LG? There we are. Alrighty, who else can I invite? Because we still need an Unomas here. We had a homie, but they bounced. Partner of theirs popped online, so we need the Unomas. Who else can I invite? I think it was get smacked. Okay, I messaged get smacked, but he hasn't messaged me back, so I don't know if he's down or not. Can I switch teams? We can. Yeah, are you on the other team right now? Oh yeah, if you want to join this team, that could work out too. Hold on. Parasite, beautiful. So this team is all good then. And then I'll make you lead. Let me do this. Delist, make you lead. I'll bounce and generic invite. Here we go. So you guys are gonna get a +1 then. Pass me lead real quick and I'll listen to real quickly. But it's more workshop. Yeah, definitely. As soon as we get another game. As soon as we get Uno Mas in here, I'm gonna relog SB. Okay. So we are gonna have him switch on over. I still need one more. Ash is back. Okay. Ash is on. Not bad. Okay, so we still need Uno Mas, boys. Still need Uno Mas. Who else can I invite? Should I just whisper? I have a PvE boy there for a reason. Maybe I should still whisper the guy anyway. Rare 4 heal, 1 heal 4 DPS with Brand tanking and the mouse said not move at all. Wait, does Brand actually get to join as like a 6th member? Because I was pretty sure he doesn't really do anything when you have 5 people. Or was he actually like properly tanking? Right, there we go. So you need Uno Mas. Basic, I don't think joined us before. Game Pancake, does he PvP? Let's see. Wait, did Shiny ever join in? Or hold on, is Shiny Hero? Is he on the? Is he the guy that's Paladin? Or is he back on the DK? Oh, bye, yeah. Oh, let me know if you need me. Oh yeah, got a spot for you. Got a spot for your friend. Here we go. Hell yeah. I didn't realize I didn't have you in any of these groups. For some reason, I thought you were already in this group, but I guess I never ended up invited you. That's my B, man. That's my B. Alrighty. Here we go. Beautiful. We got groups again. And I'm gonna throw you guys into a... Should I do a 12v1 real quick? What's up, Slice? How you doing? Slice of Wed Ham. Love that name. This is a hook point. I like hook point just as the environment for that arena. I think it looks really, really cool. Big fan of it. Yeah, he stayed as a 6th member and was cranking Damien proper tanking. Wait, that actually may be the play. Bunch of DPS, a healer, and just a Brand tank things. That could be the play, actually. Post on a channel after the duel is funny. Okay, I'll peep it afterwards. Sounds a good friend. Sounds a good friend. I need to close that. Beautiful. Here we are. Good switch. Got ourselves team one together with Body. We got ourselves Jay on that shot. I was gonna say, like, wait, the shoulders are those shoulders part of like the like the magical girl set? They actually, you know, the set actually looks really, really cool when it's all darkened and shadowy, but I'm pretty sure like the shoulders don't match any of those pieces, right? I love that, but also hate that about shadow piece. How the shadow form can basically change the way your Mog looks. Even if the pieces don't really match, but like with enough darkness void covering your body, it all looks like matching. It looks so good. Where first up versus Layson, normally not a matchup that's good for Outworks. Instant killing spree out of this man playing that trickster build, so he's going to be going for mad finisher damage. Blind instantly for Layson with a Wake of Ashes. For word, that is going to be advantage. Trying to catch him with a quick reset. Yet another cheap shot. Stone reversal. Human racial. And Layson might be under quite a bit of pressure. Shield of Edits up and running for this guy right now. Kidney and Word has to go to peel away behind the pillar. Might be looking to catch this over reset. Look at that set. Oh, with that weapons, it looks so good. It actually looks so good. Trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a go. Reversal Layson, Cloak of Shadows up instantly, immediately got himself lots of damage, massive damage out of the kill spree too, as Layson, Wake of Ashes, big lay on hands to follow up, disarm for Whir, trying to see if he can keep the pressure rolling in, but no outs for the stun anymore. They actually bought above that stun breaker human racial for healers, if you guys didn't know. The R on that thing is going to be a lot better for them specifically, like a minute instead of a minute and a half. It's actually, I think for healers it's going to be really good. Just another way to break out a CC. Sap and Layson got himself plenty of health, and there's this point where there goes a trinket. There goes a trinket. He needs to get himself like a really solid, proper go, because he's still got a lot of kudos to go through Layson, but Paladin with Bop and Bubble may just be a little much for an out rogue, honestly. It usually has been in the past. Generally has been before. Blind, looking for the reset. Do you have the short blind or... No, normal blind this time around. So he's switching up his strategy a little bit. This time available. Vanish up very soon. Get himself the sap as he goes around the pillar. That is so good. For Layson, not amazing. For Whir, does add him a little bit extra lockdown versus the Paladino. Yet another sap to get him with a Wake of Ashes. He's avoiding the Wake of Ashes and avoiding getting dotted up by the Dawn Light. That is so good for him right now. Not a trial rush for a while. Kill him in about 30 seconds, which you can cut back down really quickly for it if you give himself a proper opener. But right now, next go by a Paladin. The stun might be the end of it. Does have a trick back up. Disarm for a second. Got himself a bit of damage. Unless you get himself a proper go. Looking for a kick. Does land it. Laser could still go for a proper Searing Glare. Mad damage out of the killing spree though. That thing absolutely blasted him. Roasted him right now. As he goes in for a quick vanish. Does still have a dot on him for a second. No, he doesn't. He's back in there. While you have the capstone activated, by the way, that could be huge. Does go for the Blessing of Protection. Yet another defensive for him to get through. It's going to be a long one. If he actually plays through every one of the defensive Layson, Bop, Bubble, probably Lay on Hands are going to come back up by the time Bubble is down. Unless you get yourself another big capstone go. That's what he really needs, I think, is a big capstone go and power a massive killing spree. And that's when it comes down to whether you'll be able to do it. Killing spree with a Hodge right after that is unfortunate. Does set him up some decent damage as Layson looking to potentially end this rogue right now. Does go for a horse as soon as he sees the rogue go for a Cloak of Shadows. Layson maybe looking for potentially using a bubble here. If this is where you can have a killing spree, this could be the end to Layson right now. Massive bubble is out right now. Layson's health is not super high. And where's Layson's capstone? If he combines it together with a massive kill spree, this could be the goal for him right now. Catches a quick reset, but something keeping him out of stealthy for a second. Layson and picking up the eyes. And right now, I think it's another opportunity whether you just stand still, heal up, or just go in. Quick stun. Word does not have a breakout of this one. Does have evasion though, so he has defenses to live this. Faint as well. He's not flinching death. So he's got himself damage reduction. Still taking that dot damage though. Cannot stun Layson for a time being here. Big kill sprint to break through the Shield of Vengeance. Still super low in health, but might just have it. Layer on Hands. I told you the Layer on Hands is going to come back. This way you hoping to get yourself big capstone. Does not have it. Has to go for a bit of resetting. Do you have the heal? Do you have any CP cups right now? If you don't, this could be the end of ya. Needs a sap. Does not get it. Does hit him with a stun. It is over. Layson cutting him down. That is so... You have no idea how close that rogue was to winning. You have no idea how close he was to winning. It literally came down to the wire. Final cooldown. Needed a sap for someone. How many resets do they have? So they can bubble while forbearance is up. They have Lay on Hands, Bop, and Bubble. And good defenses too. And good healing since the Herald. Massive damage on a Parasite though. And Layson, I don't think there's much he can do right now. He spent every defensive against the Rogue. And Parasite just has a lot of output right now. There's just not much. Does get a stun. Searing Glare. It gives him a breather. Wings with Wake of Ashes may help him out a little bit. That's a bit of healing value. Parasite is melting little by little. Shield of Vengeance not going to feel good. Hold on, Layson can turn this around on Parasite too. Not only going after the Rogue, but maybe Demon Hunter as well. Get himself random proc of Wings. That's a lot of damage. Parasite might potentially be in trouble. Does go for the I-Beam. Big Glaive. You have a nice go here. Glaive Dance. Might just have it. Oh, does take it. That was so close too, actually. Almost turned around on the Demon Hunter as well. big, massive movement out of the DH. They're getting out of a stun. Phallic Toucher does get himself a charge, but goes around the corner like that? That is weird. That is weird. Fury Warrior? Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh my god. Disarm onto Parasite. Trying to see if he can stay mid-air as best as possible. While airborne, takes a little bit less damage. Immune to CC. Spear, that is going to be full burst out of Pally right now. Immunity out for Parasite, just zooming his way out of the Spear. Which I think is like the only other class that can zoom out of the Spear, right? Because Mages can't even blink it. I think like Rogues used to be able to cloak it. What is it? Death Knight. Death Knight is the only other class that can just break away from the Spear. Just walk out of it. You still have chains, so you're still taking a lot of damage, but still, you could walk out of it if anything. Stone into Pally, does go for a trinket really, really quickly. Parasite has him so blur, so this is where he's trying to see if he can back up out of there for a moment, waiting for Parasite defense to go down. Does hit him with a quick imprison. Metamorphosis right after. Stun to follow. Parasite needs himself big hit and runs. That's all he can do right now. He has to do a big hit and run. He has to wait until Suns are back up unavailable. Hit and run, pick up some health, get out of dodge. Does immune the stun, which is huge for him. Any damage you can do while not stunned can be helpful. Disarm, does go for the trinket, trying to make some damage happen into a big mobility just to get himself behind the pillar. Darkness is back up, but you chance darkness. I don't think you do. It might just be a last chance, last ditch effort here. Mattered up as they're chasing after each other. Pally Toucher. This is a huge opportunity for second win. Trying to catch up to Parasite. Darkness down fear. Darkness did not secure you any survivability at all. You kind of had a mercy of it, man. It's so completely RNG when it's down. But really, really good for the Warrior, though. Does go immediately with a Zerka. Stun onto speed. Mad Burst is going to force a Trinket out of the Rogue with an evasion. Full Death Mark and everything is available. He does go for a Spear to at least put the Rogue in place. And the Rogue can't really leave. He's just going to stay in there. For Pally right now, this is a lot of healing at the very least. Does go back to Berserker. Stands Disarm onto the Rogue. Leaping, I think, does get him out in the open. Needs to go for big damage, but I think that Envenom from Rogue is going to do it. Does get himself that massive Envenom crit there as well. Well, going to be up next. Final wreck down onto speed somehow. Not in combat. I'm pretty sure he got hit directly by the final reckoning, right? I am pretty sure. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually very, very surprised. It looks like it landed right on your dome. Honestly, I'm not doing this. Oh, no. I thought it did really good though for the first match. I thought it did really, really good. But yeah, Rogue with an evasion as a non-arms warrior. Yeah, it's gonna be rough no matter what. I think trying to go for a stun might have been a perfect cloak by speed. If we see another stun, if we see a Hodge out of Wilt, then he didn't stun him. But if we don't see a Hodge for a while, then yeah, he tried to stun him. Unless you're trying to get a stun going right now. Searing Glare, no going to be a kick out of speed. Does go for a kick right here. Ambush up onto Will. Got himself at least some dot damage available for Will. No Hodge, so I think he was, able to clone, but a massive Envenom goes through for speed. Get himself quite a bit of damage out there together with a coin flip. Might have been full cosmic damage, just pierced right through Pally's defenses. I think without a bubble too. Right? That's just all the damage in the world out of nowhere. Sap on a J, trying to see if he gets some dots onto the Rogue. Not gonna be easy though. It is not gonna be easy. Speed is quick, lives up to the name, honestly. He goes in for yet another sap. As a Shadow Priest, there's you just gotta realize there's no way you're catching up to the Rogue. No matter what you do. Mounted, not mounted, you're just never catching up. Shadow Priest versus Rogues, you're never gonna have the mobility. Never. It's just a thing. Just never gonna be able to catch him. All you can do is try to see if you can lock him down with stuns and big burst. That is going to be a trinket immediately. This is where Jay needs to find a way to fade a stun, fade a kick, or juke a kick. Does get him some big void shorn. That is massive speed. Does not have a cloak of shadows. So he's going to take a lot of damage from the rift. As long as you can add some DPs into that rift too, that's going to amp up the damage. Tentacle doing a lot of damage. Speed super, super low. Does get slowed. Goes for advantage. He's still dotted though. It is going to be DP. It's a Shadow Word Death. Jay's just trying to see if he can add this man right now. Doesn't go for the ambush. Trying to see if he can get himself a proper go here. Cheap shot right after. And speed at no health whatsoever. Trying to see if he can live it. Isn't going to be enough. Does not have cheap death. There's just evasion living. Jay just need one more hit. One more hit. Goes in for a heal. But it's barely enough. Oh, the dots for Priest are still enough. Oh my. And with epic morale is going to be up next. Jay does have a swap. I don't know if he does it to Badia. He might just have to, yeah, he might just have to do a swap. For Badia, hopefully he'll get a heal or two, man. maybe sacrifice a goal and summon a new one really quickly. He needs to do a swap, man. Swap is a weird button. Sometimes we're like, you know what? Don't swap. In other terms, okay, swap is okay. At this point, I'm just letting everything happen. New season, dude. Everything goes on the table. Every PvP talent. I was gonna say, minus a rogue shadowy duel, but that's not a thing anymore. Epic Morales, how does a void bolt even connect behind the pillar? I honestly thought it wouldn't hit. Sometimes it's like, you look at someone and you're like, that should hit. And other times it shouldn't hit. And I felt like that one was just a non-hit moment. Fade with a quick fear. Massive burst. Morales may need a bubble right now. Needs something. Does go for the bubble as Jay just blasting out cast into him. Massive spell. Do you have DPs? Both are so low. Jay does juke out a kick. He's actually incredibly low. Does get a short run into Morales with a stun. Big Ray. Is this enough? Silence to follow. Does take it. It drains him. With Darkweaver just able to walk in a couple of sweeps and it's over, right? There's just no way. There's just no way. He knows it's over, right? He knows that the Shadow Priest is dead, right? Yeah. He just basically waited until he was like, all right, load up, load up, load up, blow him up. With Bide, you're dropping down, Death and Decay, everything down, Army of Undead, everything available, Silence onto Weaver. But I think Weaver has more than enough damage right now. Yeah, more than enough damage just to funnel everything back into the Death Knight. Darkweaver does pick up 2. Jay picking up 2, which is amazing. Speed getting some fatty crits, man. Fatty crits right there. Kinda gotta love the assassination crits right now. Especially since you're not really... And I've been seeing more assassinations this season so far, playing less of the Darkstalker. Deathstalker? Is it Darkstalker, Deathstalker? The Eviscerate one. The Shadowy one. I guess the Stalker, right? But instead they're running Fatebound, which is really strong. That extra additional damage and the Venom, so you get 2 in Venom crits. It is nutty good. Alrighty, let's see. Kineric or Light? One of you guys lost a body, right? You want more? Invite. Light, let your team know that we're just needing to get 1 more body. Otherwise, we're good to go. We just need ONYXIA, boys. We lost our warrior, which is unfortunate. But we'll hopefully get the group back up and running here in a second. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. But yeah, Paladins have a lot of this resets. Deathstalker? Okay, I confuse them. Did I say Darkstalker? I guess it is Deathstalker. I feel like I shouldn't confuse that one. I feel like I just should not confuse that one. I feel like that one is, because it's like a lore accurate title of like rogues, undead rogues. So that one I feel like I definitely should not be confusing with anything else. You know what I mean? Darkstalker. It actually even sounds dumb too. Deathstalker sounds actually so much cooler. But is Ninja back? Yo, I gotta get some keys with those guys going, man. If my old crew's back for keys, I gotta get them up and running, man. Does Zuan want to join? Worgen Monk? I haven't had Zuan join these in so long, man. Let me see if Trickster's down. Hey, playing C2. Wanna join 5 Duels? I'll message Trickster anyway, man. I'll message him. I'll see if he's around. I'll see if he wants to join in. But otherwise, I am gonna be peeping my beanut here. We need ONYXIA, boys. ONYXIA, listed up in under Molten Core if you guys want to join us. Otherwise, I'm waiting for maybe Chicago to hop on. Possibly. Maybe. Chicago would be a perfect addition here, actually. Or Night King. Or Chills. That'll work too. That'll work as well. Brand does more damage to the tank than he does the DPS. So the way that Brand works, probably what happened is he does more damage and it just becomes overall more effective as you heal him. That's why he's like really effective as a tank. Is if you play as a healer with a tank Brand and you heal him, he does just more damage. Yeah, so if you have like a proper healer, he's just more effective that way. But I think the buffed his damage too as a DPS dealer as well. And his specs go 100 to 0 in the opening. Any of those specs, can any of them do 100 to 0? I think the Rogue can, like a sub. I know that a Survival Hunter apparently had a one-shot capability. Maybe Shaman with overloads, I think they were one-shotting. They're fixing some stuff. Hello, boy. What's up, big boy? How you doing, man? You don't know Mouse, boys. ONYXIA, we're good to go. ONYXIA, and we're ready to go. Actually getting some duels tonight, so I'm having a lot of fun with this, man. Or Badia. Yeah, more than welcome to invite friends, man. More than welcome to invite friends. Always welcome to. Alright, so we got a group. A lot of pallets, but we'll just run with it, man. We'll run with it. Alrighty, let's get ourselves into a... Do we do a Tolveron? I'll do one Blackroot Hold. And we'll do like maps like Tolveron and Tigers and all that other stuff. It's just doing a dummy scaling for being healed. Doing 1 mil DPS. Oh, that's a lot actually. It might be his shotgun ability too. Because like, at first he has a shield and a pistol. And then the shield actually protects him. And then when the shield breaks, he busts out the gat. The big gat, the boomstick. And it just unloads. But yeah, the more you heal him, the more damage. The more you heal him, the more damage he starts to do. So he's like basically is that he has a defensive mode and like offensive mode. He'll have a shield and then he'll start unleashing damage, unleash your Cardish or like hold aggro. 45 counters with reds, got it though. Hold on. Over on the team versus rogues or demon hunters? Are those classes counters? How neat is you feeling? I think 20 HT yesterday. Nice. So far, pretty fun. It's a new season, so everything is exciting. You know, just running around, getting geared, all that stuff. That's exciting on its own. But we'll see after like a week or two, man. You know what I mean? Or did demon hunters mess up warrior? Okay. Rogues, I agree, but I always thought demon hunter and warrior was maybe like more even. Maybe I'm wrong on that though. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Wait, what isn't a warrior count? What? I feel like everything counters warriors then. Demon hunters, feral druids, red pallies, rogues, mages. Like, there's a lot of warrior counters, huh? Which warriors don't have it easy, apparently. Parasite first up. Is it Parasite? It is Parasite versus Will. I was trying to figure out who's going to be off, who's going to be next. Is to a stun for Parasite full Ibium. Does go for the hunt. Big glaive opportunity here. Does go for the Chaos Strike into a Blade Dance. Does that do more damage? Because I know the Blade Dance does a lot of AoE. But I think the Blade Dance Chaos Strike is more of that debuff value that you can put up on the Will. I could be wrong on that though. Parasite, dude, look at the dawn light though. Man, it's just constantly rotting you. Does go for a stun. Proper stun and everything available here. Blinded to Parasite though with the Searing Glare. Try to see if you can time it. Try to see if you can maximize it. Just go for flash of lights, looking for a bit of that recovery. But Parasite trying to see if he can avoid any stuns. Blessed saying for Will for a second. Does not get stunned after within a prison for Parasite. Again, dotted back up and everything up. With souls joining in, could give him potentially just enough damage there with those souls. Bit of a go mad burst of the Will. And just continuing to. So, not gonna be a demon hunter thing with those random things of chaos, right? Is that the Eldraki Reaver thing? Just random like chaos, purple missiles flying from the sky? Or is that an embellishment? Or is that an embellishment animation change that I'm just not used to? Will, under quite a bit of pressure, try to see if you can turn the pressure onto Parasite here really quickly. But does go for a bit of that sigil on the floor. Will has himself shield of vengeance, everything available here for a moment. Parasite looking to back up out of there as quickly as possible. Immunity with a first aid, unless you have a stun or a blind or anything, you can't really stop a lot of the healing. So for Will, that is a full reset. Though for Parasite, that is a little bit of a breather. Has blur, has himself the vengeful retreat. Darkness is available, does have the humpback and everything. So if you can somehow immune a stun, then he'll have a much better time versus Will. Does charge him into immediate immune, into immediate backflip out of there. I think was kind of hoping that Will would chase after him behind the pillar. Is going to go for a full metamorphosis. Got himself a proper go here. Maybe this will be enough. Stun to follow with the Wake of Ashes is going to allow Will to have a bit of counter pressure. This is looking to get himself a little bit more safe here. Health-wise, for Parasite, he's not going to be seeing major cooldowns for a second here. Does go for Sigil of Fear, massive Sigil Explosion with Sigil of Spy, blind to follow, Searing Glare right after, and this is where Will is playing actually a little bit more defensive. Shadow Belt to follow, as Parasite just trying to see if he can limit some of the damage from the DH. Has to play around the hit and run, or hit and hide rather, versus the Pally whenever available. Shield of Vengeance does it, bursting through pretty quickly. And Parasite looking to get himself mid-air, trying to dodge any kind of stuns out of Will if at all possible. And just trying to see if he can get himself the Dawn Light. Got himself Wake of Ashes, hoping for a Hodge. Does get a stun. Instead, big Blade Dance right after him. In one Sigil of Fire. Plenty of pressure, plenty of constant pressure on the DH with an IB to follow. This could potentially be enough damage. One Blade Dance could just end them. It does get the Blade Dance. That was a lot to deal with. You have to go through Blessing a Spell Warden. or I guess Spell Warden, not really Bop, lay on hands and bubble, and he was able to go through all those cooldowns, and he just has to, just gotta do it again versus Layson this time. Just gotta do it again. For a Demon Hunter, this is not ideal. He does have a trinket. Blur, at least Blur and Vengeful Retreat, being able to bring those abilities back up really quickly. At least that's super helpful. Does get himself Metamorphosis for a moment, using mobility to try to see if he can escape. Maybe he'll go for a Blur here, try to see if he can close the gap. In his Searing Glare, not gonna go for a kick. Actually, cannot go for a kick with Searing Glare. I was thinking for a second, why would he let it go out? But he just didn't have access to it. Blind as the Hunt tries to come out, still trying to get a Hunt rolling in. Layson trying to avoid that Hunt damage as best as possible, still lands a stun. Big Hunter follow, maybe potentially big damage. I don't know if you have enough damage to crit. If you can land yourself a massive crit, Layson with a land hands just to make sure he's extra safe, does land a stun. I think that's the best of a move as he could do. The best you could hope for is land a crit where Paladin just cannot lay in hands fast enough and hopefully uses the wrong global into immediate hunt right after for Darkweaver. Layson with a blessing of sake, trying to see if he can potentially reduce the effectiveness of the next stun. Darkweaver does end up delaying it up until after. And for Layson, possibly a bubble situation or not. Or maybe not actually. Or maybe not. Does go for a stun into a trinket to follow. If he puts enough pressure, bubble out of Layson. Has to play it super safe here, man. Has to play it very safe. For Darkweaver, he's got himself plenty of damage, plenty of cooldown still available, meta and everything's still up. You could just follow up after the bubble just to get even more damage out. I beam right after. I think you can't interrupt that thing anymore, dude. I think you can't interrupt that anymore. All that damage could have just been God. Especially when they keep adding talents to buff up the effectiveness of I-Beam too, right? Darkweaver taking a lot of damage from just Dawnlight stun. No trinket available. Layson, I think, got himself the win here with a Searing Glare. We're into immunity. Darkweaver still has immunity. Cannot hit his attacks. He's missing a lot of his hits. Oh, no. Unless you pop immunity there, I think there's nothing you could do. Nothing at all. That Searing Glare just stops a lot of that go. It stops you even from being able to heal because you can't get the touches, can't get the damage to connect. Can't really heal with that at all, man. That is rough. What's up next? Is it Morales? It's Morales or one of the rogues, man. Unless it's no longer a duel competition. It's a mount off at this point. And I feel like speed with a B. Ooh. I mean, the broom is really cool. But I'm pretty sure that other mount is more rare, right? The B is pretty cool. B is definitely, but I think speed is definitely still winning this one. What if you guys gotta go? I don't know which one is gonna be next. Looks like it is gonna be Morales. Immediate stun to Layson is, I think, still playing the hammer build, right? Morales, I think, is the hammer. Yeah, he's the hammer paladin. Try to see if he can make the damage happen. For Layson, he's more of a sustained base paladin with that Herald of the Sun. Shield of Vengeance got himself the healing over time rolling in. Morales with the Shield of Vengeance breaks it very quickly. Busting the same case as a CC or reversal. And Layson under quite a bit of pressure, but as long as he can escape Morales, he's going to be okay. The only thing he's got to worry about is line of sight of Morales after the hammer, because then you'll have even more hammers flying in. It is quite a bit of pressure, definitely a lot of bursts, but Layson has a consistent self-healing. Inconsistent damage. Wake of Ashes bubble out of Morales, looking to potentially hammer him down. That hammer just did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Felt like Layson's health barely moved. Hammer hit, but I expect like a 3 million crits, bare minimum. I feel like at least whenever I'm playing solos, every time I see Pallies in, whenever they hammer, it's always a 3 million hit minimum, it feels like. So maybe just didn't land the crit that time around. I don't know, dude. I mean, they should make it like a guaranteed crit. That'd be busted, though. That'd be a lot of damage. Wake of Ashes, Morales with no health, and Layson playing out to the Herald of the Sun. Eternal Flame constantly healing him. Dawnlight restoring his light back to back, and that's all he can really do. He is down on bubble. Actually, 40 seconds only. So for Word, this might be a pretty good opportunity to potentially get a bit of a revenge, a bit of a back pay versus Layson. Immediate killing spree as the guy bailing out of there. Try to see if he can create some space here as best as possible. God, my eyes, so much light. I know, man, I know. Unless you're talking about me, I'm pretty well lit up in the stream. Unless you mean like all these paladins, then yeah, there's a lot of flash banging going on here with these paladins. We could always go play on the Kyrian arena, right? Imagine bright lights in the Kyrian reflective surfaces. Bastion arena, I forget what's it called. Empyrean Domain, right? Pretty sure it's called Empyrean Domain. I think I barely see that arena, if ever. Sap on the Layson, Cheap by Word, Bubble Out, does himself another reset. For Word, do you have a response here? Has enough health to live this. That Dawnlight isn't going to help at all. That is going to feel bad. Hopefully he has a sippy cup to at least keep himself afloat here for a little longer. But right now he's just not in an amazing spot. Amazing Mog, but the spot where he's at is just not great. If you can get yourself proper capstone with a massive killing spree, that would be amazing though. Wait, he does get himself the capstone with a killing spree? You have finishers to follow up? Got a coup de grace. Pistol? Yeah, there's enough pistols. After the coup de grace, he does buff up all your finishers afterwards, so that helps out quite a decent bit at the very least. With Mist Strong Hand? My Strong Hand. I can't read, dude. I can't read. I love the mount though. That thing from Legion, it's so good looking. It's so good looking. Look at the skulls. It's just a bowl of skulls. A sword, bunch of pouches. I love that. I love how they made like different variations of that mount. And there's the red like fiery version. It's like the elite version of that thing. If you're a true sweat lord in PvP and absolutely grind your ass off, it's so good. Look at the ears too. Except that neck stretch, that looked a little weird, but everything else looked amazing in that mount. The course was so good. I loved them. I thought the whole like prestige honor talents thing they had in Legion was unique. My problem with that was they didn't give us enough PvP talents. Only like a handful of PvP. Like a lot of people didn't really have variety in PvP talents that you would want to run. So it was just, yeah, not ideal. Clocker shot is from Word, trying to see if he gets some damage back in the mister with a lay on hands. Immediately, one reset for the Pally out of the picture. Bop and Bubble still at the ready. Trying to see if you go, actually kick, wait, if you got enough damage with finishers, this could just be the end. Bubble still does come out, even though you do land a killing spree. Fane, trying to see if he can grapple out of there. Looking for a quick reset. As My Strong Hand got him some movement, only Bop available, as long as he can use the Bop at the right time. It should be alright though. It would be crazy if we had Dragonfly style PvP challenge and PvP. I don't know if we should have had the... I think it's good that they moved away from Legion PvP challenge, to be honest. I like the idea of prestige and rewards, but they just didn't really put a lot of effort into those. I thought it was a good idea. It's just they didn't update him regularly enough. You know what I mean? That was my biggest problem with it. Look cool, but it's just, I feel like they weren't updated often enough. Evasion up for Word. Strongcat is left with not a lot left, so that is the second Paladin that goes down to the man. His body is going to be up next. What is that? Hold on, what is that set? Hold on a second. I guess that is the plate set, isn't it? I guess that is the full plate set, isn't it? Word does get himself roll the bones, does get himself a potential go here. If he get himself the capstone with coup de grace into a massive killing spree, the amount of damage that can do is a lot. But the pets are doing a lot of damage too. Blind stun, getting all the army, disarm to bind here, but you gotta disarm the rest of those pets if possible. And it's just gonna be able to collapse all of those pets on you. Literally just like stood, let the army of the undead do work speed. Just try to see if you can run up, say hello, immediately get him pulled into combat. Have it to see if you can take out body here. Cold blood available, big and venom. I think it's gonna be over, right? I think it's going to be over. At least he doesn't have to deal with the entire army of undead immediately launching at him from the get-go. With Jay trying to see if he can take out the rogue speed, at least as a cloak. He has a lot of defenses to go up versus Jay. So a bit of a rematch between the two. Did have to commit a shadow meld for a quick reset, but at least we've got ourselves a proper duel here. Normally, I think a shadow priest loses to a rogue. Hey, like 9 out of 10 times. No. 19 out of 20 times, man. It is one-sided usually. I feel like as a rogue, they've done plenty of Shadow Priest bullying in their heyday in the past. But I feel like the current version of Shadow Priest with the Void Weaver is really solid. Stun, Dark Ascension, got himself a potential big go. Vanish shot for speed, still got himself a rift. Cloak of Shadows right after. Jade just got a live here. Maybe looking at his first work now. Might decide to use it. Oh, never mind. Speed just absolutely pumping. Big and Venom's back to back. Never mind. He does bring it back. Well done, well done. Holy. How do only have 100-0? Yeah. That was pretty quick, huh? That was pretty quick. It looked like the rogue dodged the dots. It looks like, okay, he's gonna rot me out. Yeah, I'm okay. Big and Venom out of nowhere. Whew. Gotta love it with the Fate-bound Assassin though. Alrighty, let's see if we can get Kineric and Light. Let me know when you guys are ready. We get us another group going, yeah? Another duel up and running. Let me know if you guys got 5 or if you need more bodies. Kineric still got 5. Let me see if Light got 5. or if you need more. Because we'll just roll in again. We need one. Okay, invite. We need uno mas. We do need one more over for team light. Pass me lead. I'll queue you guys up. All that. Yeah. I'll relist it into Molten Core. If you guys want to join us, groups are listed under Molten Core. Anybody and everybody is welcome. And I'll see if I have anybody online in my BNet to maybe Zeus. My man, get in, my guy. You're the one caster of this team, dude. Somebody's gonna represent, man. Alrighty. We'll throw you guys into a Tolveron. Give you plenty of running room, yeah? Tolveron. Throw you guys into a big open space. And random strokes, by the way. Yeah. No, it really does. Previously, rogues, and I'm gonna get this wrong, were Death Stalker as assassination, or at least I saw a lot of Death Stalkers. And the beginning of Big and Venom off of that was really cool. But I can see why they would go Fate Bound, especially for the season. Especially with the tier set, like it's so plain. It's just like a basic baseline in Venom finisher buffs. So it makes sense for them to go Fate Bound just for that immediate damage. Pretty good though. Train of Thought go Burr. Would be crazy if you had Train of Thought go Burr. Wait, Train of Thought, was that the is that the Priest PvP talent where you could steal? No, Train of Thought was that other, wasn't that the talent where, crap, I'm trying to remember it. It was either like a caster buff or like a buff that allowed you to gain less damage above a certain health threshold. It was a caster damage and haze buff, I think. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I got confused, I guess, with someone else. I might have gotten confused with some other talent then, potentially. Alrighty, which? Got ourselves team 1 with DB Zeus. Ah, that's sad, dude. I like the Brainiac held. Just a vat of fluid just chilling there. Darkweaver is going to be first up versus Will. Actually, no, he did get a chance to play. I was going to say actually get a chance to play, but this time though, last time he had to go versus Parasite, but he's still having to go up versus yet another Demon Hunter. Immediate hunt, break and pass the shield of vengeance. Darkness down, as he still got Dawnlighted though. Will dropping down a bit of a blessing, and saying stuns are going to be very, very delayed. Fear though, that's going to actually have some value, decent duration on it. And we'll maybe look at potential lay on hands, or possibly even Bubble does go for a lay on hands for Darkweaver. Either it's an opportunity for you to, retreat, or I guess if you still had stuns onto Will, maybe that's where if you had like any kind of a setup, a proper lockdown with meta would probably be pretty good. But definitely at some point wants to make that meta work and get a lot of healing, because right now you're just gonna get kited out and rotted out by Will with that Dawnlight and Sun's avatar. Right now it's an opportunity for you to catch up as much healing as possible. Does go for a quick blind, flashing heal to follow, Searing Glare right after. So Darkweaver does not have a lot of opportunity to go for major healing, but if Blur up and maybe with a cleave, Essence Break, that might actually be the play here. Might have to go for it. Blessing and Sake to stop that stun, try to see if you can reduce it. Staying on the pallet as best as possible. Shield of Vengeance is up right now. Blur is still available. Does have immunity in case he needs to. Stun yet again. No outs for this one. And Will is just looking to see you rot you. You do have an immunity. The question is, you still have a Dawnlight, so you need a heal. I don't know if you can actually go behind the pillar and heal. You gotta wait out the Dawnlight though. Don't use bandages too early. Don't set him way too quickly. If you need bandages, you just gotta wait it out real quick. Just gotta wait it out. I don't know if you can go for an Imprison around the corner or anything like that. Especially if Will is not gonna push in with damage. First aid, yeah, I think it might have used it stealth. Either a little early in Dawnlight or some kind of other that broke the heal. That or you moved. Maybe that's what the Pally was hoping for, is to see a flinch. You got yourself Sigil. That is gonna make some souls happen. You did pick up one. But your health. Hold on, if you can kite the Paladin to the other side, I'm trying to see if you can cut across. It wasn't gonna happen. That is rough. Parasite immediately goes up in the air, immediate with a charge, insta bubble out of Will. Trying to see if you can back up out of there. My strong head is kind of chilling out here at a wall. Hopefully, as long as he's out of the way more or less, then I think we'll be alright. Might have to have him like stack up with everybody else though. As Parasite trying to see if you can potentially, is the initial defense gonna back up out of there. Gonna be a bit of a hit and runs with Demon Hunters, man. Gonna be a bit of a hit and runs. And I've noticed whenever I try Demon Hunters, or at least I attempt to, like, the camera gets all kinds of jittery. They're just way too fast of a class, man. Way too fast. Into immediate Blessing and Saint for Will. Parasite able to get a decent bit of cooldowns out of Will, though, with the Blessing and Saint. that he doesn't have to put points or commit damage into him. Blessing Sake was also so weird versus DHs because chaos damage is like all elements plus physical, or at least it's supposed to. So you would think that it should still be able to pierce Blessing a Saint, right? Because it stops magic damage but not physical, and chaos can also be physical. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe they need to double check it. The chaos damage output for Demon Hunter. Because I feel like if it's real chaos, it should be able to go through, right? I feel like there's two types of chaos. There's chromatic, and then there's actual chaos. Yeah, because the chaos bolt is technically not physical. That's all just amalgamation of magic effects altogether. That's basically what that ends up being. So I wonder what parts of Demon Hunter abilities are physical and magical, or just like all magic together. I guess it all depends. We'll try to see if he can get himself some kind of a go. Does get dots on a parasite, but quick first aid at least helps him recover just a little bit of health, just a smidge. Meta down, blur available, does have a haunt, so maybe if you have yourself a pretty good go with the sigil of spike, that could give you a lot of souls, lots of overall healing. We'll try to see if we can get some kind of a setup. Stun into Will really quickly, big hunt into Shield of Edges, which is going to be on Forge. Does go for a bit of a hit and run. I think wait now for Shield of Edges to pop here. If possible. Should be able to win it out here real quick. Yeah. But now he has to go for a bit of an escape. Got himself plenty of mobility to at least stay away from the DH. Mounting up as soon as possible. It should be able to get far from him. Unless Will goes in for that Crusader aura, which then you will actually be faster than the other guy. You could outrun him then. Does go for a back-to-back backflips, trying to win his stun. Trinket and stun to Parasite. No outs for this one. This gives Will an opportunity to go for proper Dawn-like damage over time scaling here. For Parasite, he's either got to go for lead healing or go for a reset. And right now, he's in a situation where he needs to recover health. Meta is available. Essence Break is available. Does get hit with a blind. Goes in for a fade for a second. Or Shadow Meld, rather. Trying to avoid a stun, possibly, potentially. Blessing is sake right now for Will. Sigil Spike to help him regain a little bit of health. Picking up some souls in order to catch up. Even a smidge of healing. I-Beam, everything is available. Glaive is up as well. Does have himself potentially. Essence Break does go for the trick at Metamorphosis. Everything is available. That's why I think you just go in for damage. Try to lead shield. Immunity for a second here. While Will got wings available. Looking to catch up as much resources as possible. Trying to stay mid-air to avoid any stuns. But it barely had any health. Needs to finish the duel now. Otherwise, it's over. Does that actually end up taking it? I am surprised that he lived. No, Jay's not gonna let him out of his sight. It's over. It is over. Oh man. Oh. I feel like when you have such a close duel like that, every time I'm just like, please let him get a reset. Please let him get an auto duel. Let him come back. Let him get another proper chance here. Jay does get opened up on by Word. That is a lot of kill spree damage. A bit of a rematch for these two, by the way. Stun onto Word does not have a trinket anymore, so he's going to be at least a little bit of damage for Jay. Definitely needs to get himself a Void Rift at all possible. If he can get himself a quick Rift onto Word, like a line of sight thing or whatever, that would be huge. Still dotted. Big Torrent, that is massive. Using some movement, try to see if he can stay away as best as possible. Silence does not allude a lot versus Rogue. Actually does nothing, in fact. Cloak shot is for Word. That is a pretty big defensive. For Jay, that's an opportunity for swap. That's a disperse. That's a disperse. He's still taking a lot of damage even though through disperse though. His health did not go up at all. Barely. Barely. If he did, it's just only a smidge. At least can go for a bit of that flash shield. The pet does not chase after her, which is unfortunate. The dots do end up falling off though too, which is also plenty unfortunate as well. As a rogue, gets a full go yet again. For Jay, he does have a swap. He got a position for it though. If he wants to get any kind of healing. And for where he's at right now, that's a pretty good spot. As long as he's got to find a way to deal with the fear stun combo. Hold on. He GC'd. Where's actually giving him a proper chance here? Hold on a second. He's back. He did get opened up on. He did give you a second here to at least catch a bit of healing. Yeah. Getting interrupted, open it up on you immediately as soon as you're back is some work though. Which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But at least it did give you a chance. At least it did give you kind of a chance. Sorta. I think he's trying to see if he wants to go for a void shift or not. I think he's trying to decide. At some point you might just have to stun into Word. Does go for a setup. Oh, fade! Swaps the void. Bind you? Wait, bind you. Put your pet back. No, bring your pet back, Banya. Oh, okay. Well, the pet doesn't. No, mind. The pet is not attacking. He's just slowed. Jay with a quick fear. Whereas plenty of damage, plenty of health. Because it doesn't matter. Void Shift. He went through a full health bar into a second health bar. Didn't matter. That's how much potential damage a rogue has. Literally went through 2 health bars there. What's up, Chris? My man. Hope you're doing good, my guy. Ever since Demon Hunters are blind, suppose Paladins blind don't work. Imagine, dude. Imagine if Blizzard gave Demon Hunters that kind of like an immunity to blind. That would have been some work right there, right? Imagine how flavorful that would have been. You'd literally gouge out your eyes as a Demon Hunter, so now you're immune to being blinded because you literally have spectral sight. That would have been an interesting mechanic. I think it would have been bad for like rogues and paladins because the blind. I mean, the kind of, you know, sucks that you can't blind him anymore, but it would have been some work. It would have been kind of cool though. It's kind of like how druids cannot get polymer while they're in the animal shape because they are an animal, right? They're already in a form. But I guess that was created from like the inception of the game though, right? That was a thing that was in since the very beginning of WoW, since Classic. So maybe they were just trying to create a new class without really rocking the boat too hard. But the flavor would have been amazing. As Word does get himself a go versus my strong hand, kill speed immediately off of a cheap shot. Does go for the trinket. I think it's actually, I guess depending on how you do the opener, sometimes that is either like you should go for a full go or not. If you have a killing spree right now, this could be huge. Do you get hit with a blind? You do get hit with a blind. But if you have a killing spree right now with the capstone, that would do a ton of damage. I don't know if you have it available or not. I don't think he does. He's retreating, backing up out of there really quickly. Has himself potential big go here, but I don't know if he's gonna go for it all the way. It's possible. Does get himself a sap. Strong hand does have a bubble, does have a bop. Kill speed does a lot of damage. It might be a bubble unless you wrong global. As a paladin, one thing you gotta do is make sure you press the right global when you get super low. Turn all Demon Hunters screen blocks so they can't see anything. Proper flavor. Yeah, that would have been proper flavor, but Blizzard are too cowardly, man. Imagine Demon Hunter gameplay. Just black screen the entire time. It would have been unique, but yeah. I feel like if anything, they maybe should have. It would have been too much work. But like, what if the world? You saw the world in like a weird filter, almost like in outlines. It would have been a lot of work. It would have been very difficult to see them. Like, to be fair, I think I'd rather fight a Guardian than a red. Yeah, as a Demon Hunter versus a red Pally. It definitely, dude, that Dawn Light in particular, the constant pressure that a Pally puts out on you, where you can't even hit one to escape properly. The only way you can do that is playing Hammer. But if you're playing Hammer, the big bonk hurts. The big bonk hammer pain. Lots of pain. Her body might just go down here. I thought while we're discussing Paladins here, we're Finesses versus a Death Knight. He just got one more to go through. Versus the Death Knight, however, he did end up backing away when the army was out. So I guess that's the best way to deal with it. And Layson walking into this duel actually was 61% dampening. So if Word plays his cards correctly, he could possibly land a win this time around too. Last time versus Pally, he got so close, but not quite there. He does have a drone rush rolling. Layson knows more or less that he's around. He knows he's there. He knows he's nearby. Rogue is killed. A Word, definitely. No, he's a very good outlaw rogue. I was gonna say pretty good. Does go for a trinket though. That is very aggressive trinket. And got himself vanish to catch a reset, but Layson right now is in a pretty good spot with wings. I think as long as you fight the paladin outside of wings, you're probably good. But I think you do have to probably put in like the sustained damage in there versus this guy in order to get some cooldown reduction back, right? Trying to hold on to his drone rush as best as possible, which is tough, man. As if you can catch restart, then you can hold on to a drone rush, but outside of it, yeah, it's tough to hold down to that button. Killing speed is still not available for a bit though, but you can get himself potentially a decent bit of damage, a decent bit of a go. Stunned by Layson, full Wake of Matches, backup unavailable, dude. Every time you have Wake of Matches for Pally, that is spooky. Cloak Shot is trying to see if he can turn the damage around. Shield of Edge is busting it very quickly. Has evasion. I think you want to maximize the damage while evasion is active. But now, Searing Glare, Killing Spree, do you avoid it? I think he does not get to avoid it. That would have been amazing if Killing Spree let him just ignore it and immune it, but no, he doesn't get to. Layson's health does drop kind of low. Lay on Hands as well as Bop are both available. Next, Searing Glare. If you could somehow Searing Glare or kick a Searing Glare, that'd be amazing. Blessing a Saint, waited it out. Blessing of Protection, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of there scot-free. He's just gonna get you dotted and rotted for rare, unless you get yourself a sippy cup or maybe any kind of healing. I think it might be lights. I think it's lights. Blind as a bomb falls off. I don't know if you get yourself a reset. I think you just die. First aid, barely any health. I think it's over. No! Wait, vanish 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Vanish immediately to get a heal. Yeah, smallest heal in the world at 72% dampening. But you do have it. You do have it. Oh no. Ah, wait. Oh. When you drink it, I thought maybe, maybe this will work. Maybe. Vanish for the win. Yeah. Vanish would normally give you a decent bit of healing. They did buff it back up a little bit recently. Not for 11.1, I don't think, but like in 11.15 or something. Or maybe it was... Nah. We barely got anything for 11.1 to be fair. Yeah, rogues didn't get a lot. Actually, we just got stuff taken away from us the entire time. Stuns out, but DBZus does go for a stun back towards Asen. Blind traded with a Mortical. Steering Glare is still going to connect, which is unfortunate. But the pets are in. That pet is not missing his attacks. Layson better be careful. That Pit Lord ain't... Or Doom Guard? Doom Lord? Doom Guard. Doom Guard. That thing ain't missing his attacks. Pit Lord. I ain't the right pet. I ain't the right demon. I know my demons. I know my demons. I know my demons. Even the ones inside my head. Stun onto Layson. Tyrant is out. Does go for the kick. I don't know if anything DBZ can do. Does a wall, but oh, Layson with the final hammer slam. Speed is the last one left. Layson still has a bubble. Man still holding on to a bubble right now. Blessing a Saint. Maybe blessing a lay on hands. That would do it. And Speed try to give this man as much of an auto duel. Layson. This guy's honorable, right? He's not gonna attack Speed before he catches a reset. Nah. But I do wonder if he's got a lay on hands in the back pocket and just saving it, like trying to make Speed think, oh look, Speed, oh look, oh no, I'm on my own. I'm on low health. Oh, I only have a bubble. Wake of Ashes or trying to randomly find the rogue. Almost did it. Honestly, Speed was just on the opposite side of that pillar. Oh, bubble out of Layson instantly. Stun onto Speed, any kind of damage you can do to Speed, that is huge. But the fact that you don't have Wake of Ashes to dot him and everything, that is a little rough though. For Layson, full defense mode. He's got to wait until Forbearance is down. Has a human Rachel coming up very soon. If you can pre-blessing a Saint to stun here, he does this distract you. Might have blessing a Saint when you pick it up. Ah, that is rough. Blind instantly into a blind turnaround. Speed cloaks it. Layson, do you have a lay on hands? He needs a lay on hands right now. It's over otherwise. If you have a lay on hands, it's over. Oh, Layson! Ah, big inventive amount of speed though. Well done, dude. Layson held the fort for a good bit there. Word does pick up 3. Very well done. Very well done. Almost 100 million damage as Outlaw. It's crazy work. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves another one going, boys, yeah? Kineric did message me, so I don't know if he's outskier or what. I'll check out in a second here. As I save a clip. We need more HP with these fights go longer. I'm sure it's gonna HP is gonna increase as we get more gear. Right? I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen over time. To be fair. As we get into the season. Kineric gotta run Layson's lead. Okay, cool. Shiny, we need one in our group. Invite. I can help on the group. Okay, cool. So Kineric had the bounce, but we need a +1 for Team Kineric. Or previously what was known as Team Kineric. Layson, I don't think I have you added on Real ID. And I probably should have you added, honestly. But if Badia can, like, suggest invite me, that could work. I don't know if they can suggest invite me. Or pass Badia lead and he can invite me. That could work too, yeah? Yeah, super, speed is super stacked or mastery. Is that what rogue should be going for? I don't get it. One of the answer before. Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure Versa Master was the play for rogues, at least for sub and for assassination. Outlaw, no, definitely did not run a lot of mastery. So it's not a rogue should be stacking it. Pass me when you get a chance, boys. Let me double check. Yeah, mastery, versatility, assassination. Subtlety is master versatility, and outlaw is, I'm pretty sure, Versa haste, but haste only up until 12%. Wait, if people go on 40, 80% haste seems like a lot. Wait, are people playing Keep It Rolling as Outlaw now? I think they are. Oh my god. No, they're not. No, they're not. It's still HO, but apparently a lot of haste though. Why a lot of haste? 20% haste seems like a lot. Because you get a lot of for free with Take It By Surprise. I'm actually very surprised. Yeah, very surprised. Trickster is the play though, baby. Oh my god. Okay, I'm relist this. Here we go. We need one more for this team of play classes and paladins. Like, get ready. Good. We need one more, boys. Uno más, or we'll be good to go. Uno más, or we'll be good to go. Psycho, let's go. Oh, Yoga, I don't want to get you in as well. I do want to get you in for variety, but I will not be able to at the moment. Who's going to be lead here? Psycho, do you want to be lead? Best be on Real ID if you want to. All you gotta do is just be online, and I queue you up. Or I can make body a lead. I can make body a lead as well. I'm gonna try to get mastery in every item I need, but do you need a bit of mastery? Yeah, I don't mind. I'll lead. Okay. What is your Real ID? Can you message me really quickly on Real ID, just so I can have an easier time finding you? Pretty sure I gotta scroll down, right? Psycho, other Berlin. There we go. That works. Cool. I'll make a lead. Bounce. Perfect. Theater match. Dead Merlin and Light Sword 5. I'm gonna throw you guys into the grand yet again. Yeah. Side lesson node now on my way. You want to join? Okay. The tilt is off. All right. Well, if you do join, you probably don't want to join a team with 3 paladins, right? It still is lots of rogues, demon hunters, so you gotta fight either 3 paladins on one team, or 2 DHs, 2 rogues, warlock. The variety today is crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Peter run versus mastery. He's crit. There it is. Yeah, but again, mastery. Yeah, mastery is really good. It just increases your bleed damage and poison damage, which is the majority of your output. They got a really good mastery. Subtlety is also the same because like you got mastery from your finishers, and majority of the damage is finishers. Versa also buffs the damage of your other abilities, but mostly uses it for defenses. For outlaw, it's like I think crit normally is better, but I'm surprised people will stack in 80% haste. That seems like a lot, like way too much haste. But maybe they're playing it because of Trickster. Maybe you need more haste as Trickster. Which could be, would kind of explain it. Because apparently Master is not even as bad as Trickster either. But we'll see, right? We'll see. I do need to give Trickster more of a go in PvP though. It's really good in M+, but I need to give it a shot in PvP. I think like full green skin is going to be the play though, right? The Twitch. Who's up first? Is it going to be DBZeus? It is going to be DBZeus versus Psycho. Caster versus Caster. Immediately hit him with the rift. Trying to see if you can get up close and personal. Looking for a couple of casts. I like the helm, by the way. It's got the new helm, new set, new everything. It's going to be DBZeus trying to see if you can back up out of it. They're going to be immediate reflect. Psycho just pushing him immediately. Full demons around. Looking for a big cast. And Psycho looking around behind the bend really quickly. For DBZeus, he's got himself lots of demons. Psycho needs to find a way just to get some dots on those pets. Get some pressure onto Zeus. Next big rift, it should be able to get himself a decent setup. Pitlord joins in, might be looking at defensives. There goes the disperse. Still has a swap in case he needs to. VE as well as Desperate Prayer have been used. So he's gotta having to rotate his cooldowns fairly quickly. He's trying to stay up in melee. I think he's just trying to see if he can wait until fear. Does get himself Void Torrent. Is still gonna send the rift him. If he can get some DPs, even on the pets, man. As long as the rift connects with Zeus and you can have it grow, that could be a lot of damage in general. Does go for the fear on these pets. He has a stun, silence. I think he's just gonna have to get another silence rift thing going versus DBZeus. But the man is just kind of suffering behind the pillar. Does have a Warlock Hellstorm, does have a Dark Pack, is going to pop Warlock Hellstorm very early. Psycho setting up even more pests. Does not have a rift, I think, for a second, but is trying to see if he can set some kind of a go here. Jetstalker's in, Gloomhound in, all those pets are in. And I feel like once Demonology gets access to the tier set, when you can get those Dreadstalkers to like start biting, and you get that big puppy dog too. I think that's where it's gonna get deadly. Psycho might be actually under a lot of trouble. Does have a rift, could swap up health with somebody else. Might just want to, unless you just stay in. Not a lot of health available. Does repairs up, maybe VE on top of it. Might need a brace. Might need something. Needs a heal. But no health. Does swap, and Demon's just left with like no health whatsoever. Does he just die? He's still rotting. A little bit. VE was used. Maybe it's a bit of a panic VE. Stun into Crow. He just needs a little bit more. Wall out for Zeus does get hit with the stun. Fear's available, so you can just fear him and the pets. He can answer it right now. Doesn't do it just yet. Doesn't do it. Hold on. Does he just turn this around? Quick fear on the pets. Big damage right now. Trick out of Zeus. Does have a Warlock Hellstone. Should be able to use it potentially unless it's not up. Might have not been up actually. Might have shown up on my UI, but might have actually not had a charge. Might have not had a charge, so maybe my UI is a little bit misleading. Psycho left with not a lot left though. May need to go dispersing this immediately, as Parasite does not want to let him out. Has the imprisoned that doesn't let him heal? That is some work. Does himself the Aegis at the very least. Plenty of damage with the Mind Play. It's just gonna hit him with a Sigil of Fear into an immediate haunt. Psycho, that dot damage is gonna be a lot though. Unless you got some healing, it's over. It is over. That haunt damage together with the bleeds for Parasite. It is just, it's not a lot of damage. It's just enough where you have to spam heals on yourself the entire time. When I see a normal matchup, exactly. Troop of Paladins, double Demon Hunter, double Rogue, and a Diet Coke, man. That's a normal matchup right here. Parasite having to back away from my strong hand as he got himself Shield of Vengeance, got himself a decent setup here potentially. It's going to be Parasite Metamorphosis to leap in. Does he get a kick? He tried to go for a kick, doesn't quite connect. And it's going to be Juke out for my strong hand. May need still a forbearance button. Does go for laying hands. So he can still delay and use Bubble. If Parasite can put enough pressure right now, does go for the Trinket, decide to go for it. Bubble might need to come out right now. He hits a global, does get himself a global for the bubble, with the Spell Warden still available on standby in case he needs to. And for Parasite, that is going to be even more of the Dawnlight rot and pressure damage that he's got to deal with. Does get himself at least some damage over time behind the pillar. Stun onto strong hand. I've been backup unavailable. Big Essence Break. Does he himself a massive? Oh, that is so perfect amount of damage there for him. Perfect amount of damage for that guy there. That was so good. With Will going to be up next, though, from one pally into the next, you have to deal with the Dawnlight the entire time, though. It is definitely a little rough. But he might be able to do it. I mean, he was able to beat one pally. Does almost avoid Dawnlight. I thought he avoided it. I thought he got far enough away from it for a second. Maybe the hit and runs, right? Stop the pally whenever he has wings, and then maybe rush him when he doesn't have wings, because his damage is going to be a lot lower. Or maybe just gonna wait out his own Dawnlight. Does sort of the big glaive. I like how the glaive used like your weapon too. Wait, what the hell happened? That was a haunt and then you leapt back. Did it still connect? I don't even know if it connected, but that is a bubble out of Will either way. For Parasite may need to go immunity here. Did not go for immune. That might have been an immune angle. That's of darkness. That's a Warlock Hellstone. Sigil of Fear is at no hull whatsoever. But no bubble out of Will. If you can have yourself a big kill right here, he has no big outs. This could be it. This could be maybe the go. He's trying to see if he can catch up. Looking for a blade dance. Massive damage. Oh, Sigil. But no. I don't know if you can kick. You can't kick. You can't kick. You cannot kick. It won't let you kick. Your kick is a spell technically and he's immune to spells. This is going to be rough. Blind onto Parasite. Searing Glare. You can still escape. Wait, no. Maybe a bit of an overlap for Will CC wise. Like blind and a stun. Parasite, no health. You need something right now. No! The Dawnlight, man! The Herald Dawn damage is not a lot, but it's just enough to be impactful. It's not like a craziest Feral Bleed or an Affliction Warlock loading you up with like full dots and dark glares you and you just melt behind the pillar. But it is just impactful enough where it's like strong dot damage. Oh, man. I was so close too, and Darkroom was trying to give Will as much of a chance here. She got a proper honor duel, proper chance for 1v1 here. I like the shoulders you got going on with the helm, and especially. I'm not a big fan of anything Shadowlands, man. After playing that expansion. Oh, I finally got my mount from Shadowlands, by the way. Never had to go to the expansion ever again. Got my big old Death Dragon. What's this? Are you also trying to go for a nice bow? Nice cordial bow. I like it. I like it. Maybe just wait. Maybe he's like, you know what? I need to buy myself a few more seconds for the bubble. Let me just walk up RP. maybe. But I do love seeing the RP. I do love seeing the bows and duels, man. The honor. Love to see it, honestly. Dark Reaver looking for a bit of a charge around the pillar. Will letting the Dawn Light do work. Letting the dot damage do its thing. Blur down for Dark Reaver. Honestly, I feel like when you have blur down for Dawn Light, it is not a bad move, but I feel like at this point you kind of just want to have like all that defenses whenever you're fighting the pally, right? You just get in there. Shield Division's popping. Dark, super low on health. Does go for a meta. This could be an opportunity for him to maybe make some kind of a big go. Wake up ashes out. Oh, so close. Oh my. Second time. He put a Demon Hunter on that little leash, man. He put him on that like Sun's Avatar light leash or whatever, right? Kind of just think of it like the lasso of truth from Wonder Woman, right? Should have put on a leash and just walked them into the grave. That is so rough. Dawn Light, man. Herald, honestly. Speed needs to find a way past it. Even for rogues, man. Herald of the Sun Pally could definitely be a little tough. Insta blind on that ambush. Searing glimpse of the rogue. Can't respond unless you cloak. Wake up Asher right after. And Speed is like, man. Rotted, dotted, trinket out of that stun, trying to see if he can get himself some kind of a go. Evasion now, trying to see if he can stay in. Evasion and just get aggressive. That's exactly what you gotta do. Big DFA, mad hit. Will with a shield of vengeance. Is it enough though? Oh, massive and venom to follow right after. Both crits. Well done. That was glorious. That was beautiful. And Badia is up next with Will, or Speed rather. Burn through cloak, burn through evasion, trying to see if he can get in there really early. He probably is just gonna have to vanish as soon as the army of undeads come out, right? He's probably just gonna have to. Does go for Garrotes, trying to stop Body's go a little bit. Trinket or after Lichborn, everything is available. Definitely K down, rather Defile. Sounds on Rogue does nothing. DFA down, slamming, but it looks like the damage out of the pets for Bodies was slamming. Speed trying to get back in there. He realized I am dotted, I'm out in the open. I'm just gonna get back in, see if he can get one more good hit. Wasn't enough though. With Word being the last one left. That was so good, but rough. Whenever Unholy Death gets all his pets up and running, and he gets surrounded and you get hit by them for too long, it's over. It's just a lot of damage. Just literally PvE'd by Raid Boss here. With Word gonna be up next. Got himself ambushed, big killing speed, just zooming all over the place. Does go for disarm as a blind goes through. Does go for a really aggressive trinket. But does end up getting the kill versus Horbidia with Lacing gonna be up next. That is rough though, man. That is rough, not gonna lie. That is definitely rough. And Lacing, he has everything here. For where he doesn't have a trinket, that's gonna, I think, maybe potentially hold him back. He does have a drone rush, so he didn't, oh no, he did use a drone rush. But I think he was able to get it back that quickly, that is backup and available. So he still has an active one right now. He does go for the killing spree. Maybe big damage. Lacing with a blessing of protection. Cloak of Shadows is going to let you escape. Is that what you do? Maybe you just pre-cloak to make sure you stop any kind of stuns. Maybe that's the play, right? Stun does still go through. Lacing able to get the dots on the whir. He's just going to have to wait it out a little bit here, man. He's got a limit to what he can do. He got evasion. And I feel like while evasion is up, this way you want to get the most amount of damage to a blessing of Saint. Lacing trying to see if he gets some damage back at whir. Shield event is going to hurt a little bit. Blind to follow. Does not have anything to follow up here. Blind back for Whir though. Does he get himself vanish up? We're running with wings, random proc for Lacing. Still sees Whir though. Still sees Whir socked. We're socked? I don't even. This might just call him Whir. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, to be honest. I have no clue. Lacing with a quick stun. Dots, rots, it's over. It's over. Paladin Dawn Light, man. The dot build is just still continues to be wild. I like how every other class, besides like Red Pally and maybe like Rogue, got like major buffs and major tuning changes and all these things, right? Warriors walking into 11.1, slamming motorcycles 4 mil. Mages with 100% reflect barriers and whatnot. Apparently Shamans were doing some wild stuff as well. Deathlights with the bigger remorses, right? Paladins didn't get nothing, and they're still like dawn lighting people down in what it wants. It's really good. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves an Onomas here, yeah? We need Onomas for Psycro, Bassman, or 2 more for Psycro. Bassman lead, and we'll get him up and running. Let's see if we can get a group together, stacked up. We need 2 more bodies. Listed on the Molten Core if you guys want to join us real quickly. Get in here, boys. Paladin, get in here. On team Paladin. And Thin, yo, get in here. Get in here. Please. Audacity, work with me here. There we go. I can send the master at work. Yeah, with the high view. Exactly. When's the last time you pressed the Demon's Bite ability though? Been a bit, huh? Decide. I'm gonna make a lead. Light, let me know if you're ready. I will get up and running. If you need more bodies, let me know. We got one more in us. We'll do one more here real quick. That's the team Paladin, Paladin Central. Yeah, basically Paladin Central. One of the rogues shall leave. That's all I ask. I don't know if this is gonna happen, but we'll see. So, dual with the axe. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, might as well, man. Talk about how Blizzard Deer buff subtlety rogue. Dude, I saw Shredder. I saw it, man. That is crazy. So they basically nerfed the stacking components for sub, right? So like you can't stack buffs as much anymore for a big eviscerate. And it's like, okay. And then we're like, but we want to buff the consistency. All right. Backstep 20%. Okay. Gloomblade Shadow Strike. All right. Rupture. Okay. Eviscerate. And I was just like looking like at all the different damage buffs you could do for it. I'm like, you buffed it by 25? And then Secret Technique by 10? I'm like, I mean, that's gonna make it more consistent, but like, I'm pretty sure, maybe it's too early to call it, but isn't that, don't they have more damage now this time around than less? Let me know if team is ready. One more for the night. Yeah, the eviscerate tech buff is so dumb. Yeah, I was surprised by it. I was like, ready, beautiful. I was just like thinking to myself, like, okay, that's an interesting maneuver. I said he gets to Tiger's Peak. I like Tiger's Peak. I like the snow. If you think Remorse still needs nerves, hate to say it, but it's a learn to play issue. Oh, I wasn't saying Remorses. I was just saying, like, you know, I don't know if anybody in chat was saying Remorses was an issue. Did somebody say it? I'm not sure. What shouldn't be allowed in one of those? Technically, CPUs, yeah. I'm kind of just letting everything fly PvP talent-wise, but yeah, I might just need to update the PvP like rules and be like, yo, no Witcher, please? Because Shadow Priest should have a lot of survivability on their own. Right now, I'm just kind of letting anything fly just because it's a new season. But yeah. I mean, War did go through, it was Generic on the Shadow Priest. He swapped and War went through at Hellbar immediately. So I guess some classes can still do it. I'm just wondering, for Priest, that is part of the survivability though, right? Shift. So I guess it's a question of like, if they would use it in 3s and 2s to live, otherwise they would be like dead without it. Should they be allowed to use it in duels? And it's like, if that is part of how they survive, how they design, then maybe? You know what I mean? But there's definitely an argument to be made with that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, definitely an argument to be made. And I'm all ears and noses. Switch. Got ourselves immediately DB Zeus porting out as Pally gonna be in there. Immediately blasting that pet. Immediately beating that thing up, dude. Oh no, DB Zeus even having to reposition like, hold on a second, my pet is gonna have to resummon one, I think. Yeah, he's having to summon a fresh new one. Is this where he just runs in and stuns it? Nah, just gonna have to let it get a natty summon. During that time, he was able to recuperate some cooldowns, did get himself lots of resources. Fear on the pets, spear down onto Zeus. I don't think he can even port. I'm thinking maybe gateway, but I don't think he can even port out of it, can he? This is going to be full damage. Axtos does go for a port as soon as the spear is down. Pally, if only he has himself another leap. Mortal Coil does run him in the other direction with Dreadstalkers joined in. Together with the Tyrant, all the pets are in. That's actually all the pets are up. Right now, he doesn't have a fear to get the pets out of his hair either. All he can do is maybe slow them down, but try to see if he can sprint after DBZs. Does go for the Nomad Shredder to break out of his slow. Oh my! Go! Them choppers of executes are doing work, but the Chaos Mother evens it out, but it's just not enough. Pally does go in. Even though through the fiery fell explosion does end up getting the kill. It was a close one, though. This was very, very close. With Ver gonna be up next, the drone rush and everything ready. Hopefully we don't see like a back-to-back rogue into a rogue duel. I love the Parasite. He always does this in this arena in particular. Always gets out to like some corner of the map where I'm like, huh? I like all the cheesy low spots you can go to. It's pretty good. Disarm onto Whir with Pally, locking him down in a stun. Does go for the human racial into a killing spree right after. And while spraying, that's actually the spree button. While technically you can still hit the rogue and CC him, the fact that they're moving all over the place, lots of people get like IRL locked up. Like, oh, okay, I saw Psycho flash of lighting. He's not healing Pally. He's healing himself, I think, or somebody else on the team. So he's not healing Pally. He's not getting heals. He's just flashing healing somebody else because they're cleaving in between of everybody. And Bird does end up taking out the warrior. That is rough. Is it Thigh next? I guess Thigh is forced into the duel. Was it supposed to be Thigh next? I guess it is Thigh. He's going to get hit with a disarm. Try to see if he can knock the rogue back. Doesn't quite go flying with a stun right after. Does get himself a quick advantage. Thigh may need some cooldowns to live here. Does throw a grenade. Maybe look at a turtle here with Exil right after. Playing the, that was a lot of damage. I think might just go down here actually. Wall, not enough. Does go down. That is unfortunate. Does go for a quick charge right after. Oh no, no, no. With Who's a Will up next? Stun, instant, just gone. Yeah, there's no way to get out of that one. No way. I am not even sure if Thigh was supposed to be duel. By the way, just to be fair, I don't even know. It might have been worse saw Thigh move, and maybe you saw him move him too quickly and he immediately jumped him. But yeah, making me want to alter rogue. You guys should definitely play a rogue if you haven't got one up and running. This seems like this may not be the most exciting like big set of changes for rogues, but like it doesn't mean the spec is in a bad spot or the class is that bad of a spot. We're probably going to be pretty consistent. Wait, did you just go to Prison of Will and walk away? Or did he commit cooldowns? No, he just walked in, imprisoned, and walked away. CG, are we doing it? Yes. For now. Yes, we are. Does go for a proper setup here. Stun onto Will into a bind to follow. Will breaking out of it with a tricky shield advantage right after. Got him some wings and everything available for Parasite. Bob blurs up. This is an opportunity just to continue slamming the damage. Meta and everything is committed. Bubble out for Will. Immunity for Parasite. I like how they're trading cooldown for cooldown, immunity for immunity. And Parasite just needs himself a moment here to dodge out of those stuns. I don't know if he was able to get stunned. Blind somehow avoids it. I'm not even sure how, unless it broke insta. Stun onto Will, doesn't have a bubble. Stun back into Parasite at no health whatsoever. He needs a heal right now. Lay on Hands does get used. Just wait now for the Lay on Hands with some work though. It's almost like teasing Parasite the entire time. Like, come on, come on. Just maximizing globals, man. Maximizing them globals. I-beam, do you have enough damage? Up in the air, cannot be stunned. Oh! The backflip while midair, blade dancing and trying to stay up in the air so you cannot get stunned. That is some work right there. That takes some finesse to stay up airborne like that. That is so good. Oh my god, he was next. Oh, he was next. Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. First of all, play this season. How's it going on? Broken this is your ability. Yeah, the game is definitely in a weird spot right now. And some people said that, oh wow, everybody's getting melted with like just some of the class changes alone. They did end up increasing everyone's stamina just so people are not melting too quickly. But yeah, it is definitely, things are definitely pretty wild right now. All across the board. Layson, and I think classes are gonna feel better once they get full conference gear and tier sets. So like endgame gear, I think is definitely gonna change the season feel. Let's try to see if we can stay in the air. Big boop. It looks like he almost bounced off the shield. The vet is blind, but Layson super low in health though. Layson! Lay on Hands. There we go. There we go. You have to wait there for a second. But it's still getting shredded though. Parasite knows his limits. He knows the hit and the run strat. He doesn't have a trinket out of the stun though. That is going to be a lot of damage. Layson's still super low. Is this going to be a bubble? Yeah, he knows he's going to get bubble out of him. If he just stays on him, he just goes in, quick Goomba stomp, bop on his head. Try to get out of the big gateway. Hold on. The gateway move. Oh, yeah. So low on health, though. So low on health. Meta. Damn. I was kind of hoping he'd be able to get some kind of a heal. Right? There was a big epic moment. Big leap and... Quiet. The silence. That is rough, man. That is... He played that as best as he could. I can't think of a situation how he could have played that better. Honestly. I guess he could have maybe like flew up in the air and then barraged him to delay the death, but like... At least you could... See how's a bop. Or... I was gonna say Spell Warden. I don't think Layson has a Spell Warden actually. So maybe that would have been the play, but like... How would he know? How would he know? He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. Maybe that's the best he could do, but that's really about it. Got wrote out with Layson. Does get himself Blessing a Saint instantly. Trying to stop speed stun. Doesn't go in for a cheap shot either way though. Trying to have himself a big go. Death mark, everything available, but a Blessing of Protection stops a lot of the damage. Just to Phantom Knives out of speed, got him some evasion. At least he's got some poison damage still hitting Layson. Cannot kick while Bop is available. We'll see. Yeah, CG is also asking if he wants to join, if he could join in as well. Trying to see if he can get a spot. Layson trying to see if he can live the past speed. That is going to be Death Mark gone. No King's Bane, no nothing. That speed just looks like playing some kind of like a bleed build with big Envenoms to follow. I think it's probably the play, yeah. Garrod, Layson, at the very least, does maybe he'll have Lane hit. Stun at the speed wave, maybe turn it around. Oh, man. That's quite a bit of damage there. Okay. Honestly, I thought it was speed just setting up for a big go. And I thought actually he'd have just enough health to be able to live it. Look at Darkweaver, man, giving this man an auto duel. Gotta appreciate it. Look at that. He just wants to have high ground. He just wants to look down on him. Oh, I like the little bow. Like the little bow. Layson not going for a full reset. He's going for flash of lights. But looks like Darkweaver's trying to give you as much of an auto duel. He's gonna get in there, dude. He's like, alright, let's just get us going. I only got a handful of cooldowns here. Let's try to see if we can make something work out of this one. Into a big hunt. I think he used possibly a Hodge there, right? He lifted his hammer like he was trying to Hodge him. But I'm not 100%. Sigil of Fear right after. Darkweaver actually taking a bit of the damage with the Dawn Light. The dot damage from Herald is quite a bit. Hammers flying from the sky from a distance. Layson, unless you have a stun. Lay on hands, getting back. But he's got full meta. Big cleave hopefully did connect there. It almost looked like it possibly missed. I-beam, and it's just going to be able to cinch him. Taking him out. Well done. Well done. I think he was able to immune a Hodge there. Hey, look at that set, dude. Is that the elite set? That's what Shadow Priest get? Or Priest gets in general? Dude, everybody that I know said, man, that Priest set looks amazing. And I'm like, dude, I don't like that helm. Am I the only one? And I had some friends be like, what do you mean? The helm is the best part. I'm like, really? Am I crazy? Am I the only one who's like not super into... Like the set is fine, I just don't like the helm. Like it's okay, it's not a bad set, but it's not like insane. I think the Shadowlands have better sets for Priest, IMO, but... I don't know, man. I don't know. Stun onto Priest. Psycho might be in a bit of a weird spot. Stun back at a Weaver. Does he have any DPs? I think he just needs to dot him and run. Disperse? He might need to disperse here, but 48% dampening. Oh, everything hurts. There it is. Dotted up Darkweaver. He is still taking a bit of damage. Imprison onto Psycho, denying the heal. Oh, this could be rough. You still can't silence the Demon Hunter, though. You could silence him, and he can't kick you. He can cast into you some spells, but no. Does get him so big hunt with a follow-up. That is rough. Layson picking up 2. Well done. We're picking up 2 as well. Well done, boys. Man, Priest fanboys SMH. Is that what it is? I mean, don't get me wrong. Not a bad set, but like, I'm just not hot on the helm. And I've had people tell me like, dude, the helm is literally the best part. What do you mean? And I'm like, hold on a second. What do you mean? Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quickly. It should be hard, right? I mean, even this set looks pretty neat, right? The whole void. Pretty cool. What are the extra rates? Look at that thing! Oh, that looks sick! I even like this! That looks cool too! What did they have for this rate here? I was, even this thing is kind of okay, right? It's kind of alright. Kind of okay. But like the second Aberrus one, it looks amazing. Where is it? It looks amazing. And the red version, I think is this basically, but like with glowing eyes. Oh, I like that a lot better, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I just got a weird taste for it. All right, boys, do we still have groups or are we calling it tonight, man? Do we still have groups or are we calling it is the question. Pretty do have some cool sets. Yeah, they do. That's good. What we're on about. Preset is good. Isn't average level, but it's good. Okay, if that's what you mean by good, then it's like, yeah, it's not a bad set. Yeah, I don't think it's average. But like, I've had friends that were like, this is the best preset ever. I'm like, wait. We just had Aberrus. That's what I meant. Like, they were like, this is the best preset ever. I'm like, I'm not even kidding. I feel like everywhere I was like, it's a good set, but it's not like amazing. Like, no, this thing is insane. I'm like, you really are excited about this, aren't you? Holy. And I was just like, maybe it's me, man. Maybe I'm not seeing something. But like, I gave it some time, let it marinate in my brain. I'm like, I still feel like it's kind of okay. I like this one so much. How to buy the shoulders? Yeah, dude, the shoulders. Even the LFR version of that set, man, was amazing. Look at that thing. Oh, I like it. It has like a very much Diablo, like Angels kind of look to it, doesn't it? Like the color scheme. The shoulders look so good too, and they match with some of the other color schemes like golden, turquoisey, blue. There's some things you can match with it. It's pretty neat. I like this set a lot, man. It looks great. I haven't much fun with VDH, even though I'm going to be stuck in Rookery Purgatory. Priory, yeah. At least you're having fun with the class. That's like the most important part, right? Imagine if you're playing the build that you don't like and you're stuck in the dungeons you don't enjoy. That was me during season 2 of Dragonflight. I was stuck in Underrot for Krogtusk, and I was stuck in Nel's Lair? Nel's. I'm just gonna get it wrong if I say it out loud. Natharis or Forge Master Gorex Forge Storm. And my spec wasn't even good. I just needed these things. My class in general wasn't great for season 2. I mean, I guess sub was okay, but like it was mediocre. It played like cheeks too. It played like ass. And this is when we had Dreadblade still. Keep it rolling, but like weird versions of both of those abilities. Yeah, it was not great. This was before Crackshot or anything. It was like really unappealing version of Rogue, very unappealing. So it was like really tough time. Check that. What do you mean? Sounding to like 30-second clip of me and Rookie the damage before the ball. Is it on Discord? Because I can't see it on chat. You can post it on Discord, I can see it, but not in chat. Oh, you did put it up. Oh, you as a... Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's Jake. Yeah, I can't see it in chat. I don't see the links in chat. YouTube does not let me see the links. Bostius, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're doing good. Are we doing more or are we done, boys? We're ready. One hopped on the shuffle, so we need 21. 2 minutes, I think. 2 now. Okay. Invite. We'll try to see if we can get some more groups in the, some more games in. I will message Merlin. I got a spot. Hold on, I got a guy. CJ said he'd be down, so I can get CJ and we can go one more. Uno boss. Let's see. I'm down. Cool. Where's CJ? There he is. Currently instance group. Is he in Defiler's Den? Where's that? Oh, he's like out here. Okay, cool. That works. I'm gonna make Psycho lead and we are good. Alright, we go again. And we take you guys into Blade's Edge, maybe? Yeah, Blade's Edge. Epic fail? What do you mean epic fail, Bostius? What is that? Oh my god, we got like Bostius in here. Why did it say epic fail? Is that me, man? You know what? You giving me money to tell me I fail? I'm okay with that, actually. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, dude. I'm okay with that. Thank you, Bostius. I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you. Link Discord. Discord should be linked by the bot in chat. Does the bot link it? Has the bot even been in here today? Wait, has Nightbot not been in stream today at all? Nightbot, hello? I literally just have you here just to like join in and talk and chat, man. Hold on. Nightbot? I'm trying to get Nightbot in because it usually pops stuff up. Nightbot is doing some stuff. Okay, Nightbot is not working. It should be in description, I imagine. Yeah, check the description of the any video. Twitch. They're usually there. Most of them are there. Who's first up? Is it gonna be Speed? It is gonna be Speed versus Will. Oh, let's go, let's go. Speed open it up with bleeds immediately. And that's gonna be immediate deathmark. Trying to see if he gets some cooldowns out of Will. Big Envenom at the ready. Does go for one Envenom. Can still hit Envenom through Bop. Does he do it? He just did combo points. He can still hit through Bop. He technically can. Does get hit with a stun. Trinket is used. Does have himself a baked up Envenom, but a blind that will most likely Searing Glare. Cloak of Shadows. I was thinking maybe a quick step, quick kick, but I don't know if he had a step available there. That'd have been a while. What's up, hey, MM? These guys are good for dueling right now. I'd say Paladins have been doing pretty good tonight, man. Even though I've heard people say the Paladins are looking kind of weak right now, Paladins have been pretty good for 1v1s in general. Rogues too, not bad at all. Laying hands out for Will. The Speed might be in a bit of trouble. Vanish DFA does get a good hit. Oh, but a Dawn Light, dude. The Dawn Light. Vanish would have normally got you out of that situation scot-free, but a Dawn Light ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna let it. Parasite charge it back in. He's had enough with these Paladins, man. We gotta find a way to take him out one by one. And Will, he does still have bubbles, so you gotta be very, very careful. Does go for the stun. Trinket does go for Trinket as well. With a big hunter follow. Trying to see if he can take him out, maybe, possibly. Does he get to? Big I-beam. Look at that. Just starts I-beam just to enable metas. Trying to stay mid-air so he can't even be stunned. Oh, there goes the bubble. There goes the bubble. And Will does not have a blind, does not have a stun. That is going to be immunity for Parasite. Goes in first aid immediately. Putting that thing on cooldown. As Will trying to see if he can just kite him back into the room. Just trying to create whatever line of sight he can inside of the room. As Parasite ends up naturally cleaving everybody. Just heal yourselves up. Don't attack Parasite. Parasite does get a kill, I think. Oh! Wait, Will! He's still alive! Oh, he does go down. I was gonna save for a second. Immediately Thin charges in! Parasite. Does he get himself an out here? He still has meta. He's still got a lot of momentum. Hold on a second. Then, together with a wall, try to see if he can range down Parasite. Does go for immediate prison. Super low in health, though. Incredibly low in health. Try to stay mid-air to not get stunned up, to not get CC'd. Blade Dance. Oh! Does take it. Being able to take that momentum of full meta, by the way, into the next guy allowed you to really chop up a good push on the hell bar out of the way. With Lacing gonna be up next. Does he give him the honor duel? I like his whole set, by the way. The tabard, I barely see anybody use it. Parasite is gonna try to spell steal, cut up a boss for me, and pick up a soul or two. But he's gonna get in there immediately. Wall should the vengeance up for Lacing. Blind right after. And Parasite will not have much of an answer here. Does zoom out of it immediately. Does zoom out of it. Darkness is available. At some point, I think he might just have to drop a Darkness if he's gonna like fight Layson. Does get hit with a Hodge. That is unfortunate. Layson wings are down, but still got plenty of pressure, plenty of damage. Imprisoned for a second. And for Parasite, whatever health he can pick up right now while dampening isn't super high is helping. Whenever he's able to purge a buff from Layson, he also rips his soul out of him, which is allowing him quite a bit of healing. Big hunt into a lay on hands. Layson put under a ton of pressure. And Parasite trying to see if he can stay on him as best as possible while Blur is active. Trying to keep the momentum, the damage, the offensive output as best as possible with massive clawing strikes. Is going to be a Trinket. Bubble out of Layson. Parasite trying to stay mid-air so he doesn't get stunned up or blinded or anything. It's got to be okay. Might just need to fly up in the air at some point, honestly. He's got himself the big flyby ability. So at some point, you might just have to actually legit use it. Try to see if you can get Layson down. Hold on a second. Bob is still available for Layson. Searing Glare does connect. Does connect. And Parasite will have to play defensively, I think. Unless big Blade Dance. Oh! He did do it! He actually landed the kill. Try to see if we can get the hell out of the Taijutsu. Do you give him the honor duel or do you wait? He is trying to give him the honor match here, man. It looks like he's trying to give him a chance to breathe. So well down. Is like, please, boys. It does give him a proper chance here. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. How you doing, my guy? I like the tabard you got. Unless it's a chest piece. It's like oh, it is a tabard. Hell yeah. I never end up getting those myself, though. From the, what is it, Mountain Dew promotional thing. I didn't get the bike. I got a couple people bike. What do you need, though? We're not seeing Conan. I messaged them both, man. None of them are here, but I did message them. Hopefully next week, yeah. It is Women's Day, so like Boris is out here, you know, where he lives, it's like pretty big holiday. So he's like, you know what, so he doesn't go to a doghouse. He's like out and about. You know what I mean? Making sure the lady is having her proper day, man. You know what I mean? So maybe Conan is the same. Maybe he's got also similar responsibilities. Who knows, man? Who knows? Taijutsu does go for a bit of a reset. Parasite actually flying up into the sky. Almost never see Demon Hunters use that ability, but it can be good in some cases. Into Ring of Peace, trying to see if you can escape Parasite. You can't escape a Demon Hunter, dude. He just glides right over that thing. He's gonna use whatever mobility he's got. You can't outrun him. Sigil of Fear. Waiting out the karma for as long as possible. Does have a stunt to follow up. Maybe big damage. Big Hunt does get himself the glaive. No more karma. That Jutsu could be under a lot of trouble. Massive blade. Dan's taking him out. Oh, the Cloven strikes from every direction. Psycho wants to give this man as much of an auto duel. Immediately charges at him with an I-beam. But does give him like a global or two of a breather. Does go for a trinket. Meta into a stun as soon as the meta lands though. Void Torrent, Darkness down. Parasite, this is a decent setup for him right now. Psycho will have to use defenses here most likely. Lockdown on Shadow, could just go down. Needs to disperse immediately. Fade for a second, but does get cleaved. That was a lot of damage. All at once. Wait, how many kills is that? 5. Man came in 69 million healing. Nice. 111. It's so perfect. Numbers couldn't be any more perfect. Here we go again, boys. Because one team didn't even get a chance to play. Team Parasite didn't get a chance to play. He only got to play, but every day team just had to watch, just cheer. Let's get another one going if possible, yeah? Let me know when your boys' teams are ready. We'll go again. Just so we can get a proper game with you. Man. Alright, let's sort. They have 5. They need a +1. Okay, invite me. Toss me an invite. We'll try to get you guys a +1. Yeah, we'll try to see if we can get you guys a +1. Here we go. Psycho also needs a +1. Okay. Oh, +2. Hold on. I need to help both. I need to help both of you. Here we go. Yeah, we'll have to give it a second. Like, I'll join as soon as I get this done, yeah? We're in the 5-0. 500. 500 duels since the launch of this expansion is some work. Was it a clip on Discord? Let me look. We need bodies if you guys want to join in. Shredder test 1 shot. Oh. Does he have a music playing in the background? Probably, right? Okay. So here's a clip. Try to test 1 shot on Green Lizard. I feel like Evokers take so much damage, man. How's this gonna go? Oh! So this is what they're trying to nerf, huh? This is what they're trying to nerf, huh? Was that just what, secret technique? Is that what that was? Okay, so that's a cheap shot, right? Hold on, can I go frame by frame? Cheap shot. Look like Eviscerate. No, Shadow Strike. Oh, that was secret technique. Was it just cheap shot secret technique? Because that's the secret technique and then delayed damage. Bro. That's some wild damage. That is some damage. Chills. Wait, blood DK. Caster meta. Is Chills actually gonna play blood? Or is that a meme? No, it's a meme. Okay, we're good. I will need. Okay, I'll delist 1 for you. Light, toss me an invite. Light, send me. Oh, you guys are ready. Good. Okay, we're gonna send you guys into. I don't know what have we done. Dalaran sewers. Dalaran sewers. Get the DH lane. Yo, if you get again, man. DH again. I think Parasite. He's on the other team actually, so I think he's still in. Yeah, Parasite and Darkweaver, both of them are still in. We're chilling. Oh man. Alrighty. Okay, I saved that. Alright, this is probably gonna be the last one for the night, possibly, boys. Just letting you know. Real padding, the F out of the first boss, Dark Flame, doing SC damage is insane. Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of players that are, I mean, damage and adds kinda needs to be there, sorta. But you can kill most of them with a minecart. You just mostly need CC for the ads when they focus down somebody. But yeah, people just padding on ads, not doing single target is kind of cringe. Yeah, for sure. Twitch. Got ourselves Caster Meta over for the team one, alright, to go on a Monkus. We got ourselves Chills back in. I like that. That's the elite set, right? The purple one. Is that the elite set? I'm kind of hoping the other one was the elite set. I think that is the elite set. I don't know. I don't like the color scheme. The bronze purple, it reminds me of Shadowlands too much. Am I the only one? Am I the only one who looks at it that way? Big blade dance on a Parasite. Trying to go for a hunt, but it is going to be... Oh, the stun, the tether does end up stunning him. At least he didn't lose the cooldown of the hunt. As long as he doesn't get stunned while mid-charge, he doesn't lose out on its value. Does get himself a proper hunt. Right into thin with the wall. I don't know, maybe on a turtle, but it doesn't even matter when he gets so low, bleeding and rotting by the hunt. It is going to be tough, man. It is going to be definitely tough to catch himself a proper reset. Caster Meta trying to see if he can get himself a bit of that heal. Look at that staff, man. The coils in that thing. That looks so sick. Lexi instantly going to be a trinket out for Parasite. Trying to see if he can bail away. It's going to fly up in the air. Does give him quite a bit of defense. Potentially offensive power versus Zoed. Zoed trying to see if he can leap up. Cannot. Big kick right as soon as the man is about to land. Does at least have mobility. Big slice and win. Does not connect. Does not reach. This is going to be spinning crane kick off of that roll. Look at the two mobility classes just zooming all over the arena, by the way. It is awesome. Big damage out for Caster Meta. As he's got himself big celestial damage rolling up, but for Parasite, it is going to be at the very least an immune to try to see if he can at least try to limit some of that damage here. Chasing right after, big backflip, trying to see if he can stay mid-air while I-Beam proccing Metamorphosis is active still. Big Khalif as Fury stuns it immediately, does himself big sigil, Meta to follow, blade dance. Oh, it is just wasn't enough. That stun, just perfect duration to land a hit with immediate glaive sent and taijutsu, instantly crashing down on him with a cleave down with an essence break. It is really rough. Yeah, the color scheme is absolutely terrible. Yeah, it is very Shadowlands themed. I like the basic Conquest version though. I feel like that one with the elite effects, once you hit like elite for the season, that's gonna look sick. But like, yeah, it's same thing with rating sets too, right? The mythic one looks amazing. Except, or maybe the other sets might look pretty good with the additional effects too, but yeah. It is going to be a knockup for Parasite. Does go for Imprisoned Sigil of Fear right after. Looking for a bit of a reset. Did somehow avoided nerfs, lol. Did Demon Hunter really need nerfs? I did do a lot of damage though, to be fair. That is crazy. Big Hunt as a Karma. It is going to be reversing a lot of damage. Parasite just fighting through the Karma. It's going to be another Celestial. It's trying to see if he can bounce out of it. It's going to get back in. Oh! The cleave! Oh, this man is crazy. Does go for a proper stun of Cycle, looking to get a bit of that rematch here with Parasite. Does go for the quick kick. He's still super high on health. It's going to be trinket out of the priest though. Might be in a bit of trouble. Full defenses are up. PI and everything is available. Does have to go for a Disperse us. That is a lot of defenses that he's going to have to commit here just to try to weather the storm that is Parasite, the Demon Hunter. Man's got lots of blade dances back to back to send. Add the brace. He's got himself the pet joint for a second, but looks like a kick on, was it Shadow? Yeah, kick on the Shadow. Does go for the silence, but Parasite, while full meta is active, continuing to leech health damage wise. Chilpas with an AMS charging a Parasite, trying to see if he can get himself a proper big dome. Amorphous Winter Darkness down, just trying to see if he can potentially just like immune some of the damage or dodge. It looks like Darkness is actually doing lots good for him. It's actually absorbing so much damage for him. I-Beam available, stun to follow. Army of the Undead joins, and his ship was going for back-to-back blitz, stripping Parasite back in twice now, trying to see if he can stay mid-air as best as possible. Does have a meta to follow up into an imprison, but it's going to be Chills breaking out of it with a trinket, obliterating down at the very tail end. With Q Druid going to be up next, swapping off of, what character was he? Q Druid was playing, not Dark Weaver, so he was somebody. Well, I think it was in Team 1, actually. I think it was a pally for Team 1. That's what it was. But Chilpa's getting absolutely just devoured by Feral. There isn't much you can really do in that situation. Does go for a Ursul's Wraith Walk available, but the bleeds, man, the bleeds. They did end up nerfing the bite damage by like, what, 10%? It's just not a big nerf. I think it's just over, yeah? Yeah, the thorns, the bleeds, everything. It is tough. Parasite picking up 4. This man right here, dude. Demon Hunter scary? Yeah, actually very, very scary. Very scary. Chilpa's my favorite. Chat, did we just go again really quickly? That was a quick one. I think we just go again, right? Pretty sure we just go again. That was real fast. I think we go again, yeah? Light as well as Merlin. Let me know if you guys still got 5 ready. So if you got 5 on both teams, we'll just go again real quick. Go again? Yeah, that was quick, man. Yeah, Parasite is insane. Parasite, he started joining our duels, I think it was in Dragonflight, and he's been insane since. There was only one other Demon Hunter that I thought was like really nuts. This team fell apart. Oh. Unfortunate. Damn, so the other team fell apart. Well, chat, I think that means end to our duels for the night. Because I do need to get some food. I do need to get some gearing done. I do have a raid later tonight, so I'm going to try to see if I can get some eats. And then I'll try to see if I can go get myself a heroic helm. And then try to see if I can get 4 set before the end of the evening. So that in raid, I can actually do some damage. We are like second to last boss right now on heroic. Trying to see if we can get Gallowix on heroic. Understandable, ain't nobody got time to be reformed by the age of the day. Fair enough. Fair enough. What is it? These for the games. GG's. Love. Hell yeah, dude. Love having you back in here, my guy. Alrighty, we're gonna call it here, boys. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I think, man, I want to stream Monday, but I may just need a proper. I haven't really been streaming on Mondays. I said sometimes I will, and there's like 1 or 2 times that I did stream. I want to stream because it's a new season, but like, man, last few days have been brutal on me, man. If we kill Gallowix tonight, dude, then maybe I'll stream Monday. But Mondays are very, depending how often we're raiding this week. If we're raiding tonight and tomorrow and Monday, definitely not streaming Monday, dude. Definitely ain't streaming Monday. Definitely not. Man. Alrighty, boys. We're supposed to be upon a Heroes Sword, and we're gonna have a pseudo trailer in season 3. Not Seed, no. Yeah, actually, Pseudo Triumvirate is probably gonna be the dungeon. You're right. Season 3 dungeon, Pseudo Triumvirate. Confirmed. Basically. No! Please, no! Dude, let it be a TBC dungeon at this point if you want ethereals in there. Not Pseudo Triumvirate. You had lots of munchies? Yeah, dude, I'm hungry, man. I haven't had lunch or anything. So, I'm gonna get some to eat and chill. What's gonna happen? I hate Seed. Seed was some dungeon in Legion. When they added it, I was like, cool, Void. And when we played through it, I was like, I don't like this place. And I have to do Mythic Plus for this. I don't like it. You know? Yeah, Seed was awful. They have to completely rework every mechanic of that dungeon if they want it to be Seed. Everything gotta be different, from the bosses to the ads. They cannot do it how it was originally. No way. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Completely rework that place. That's the only time I'd play it. Or have ASU with a second boss, dude. Yeah, seriously. Seed was a hell of a dungeon. You know what? He's probably right. It is going to be a Void themed everything, right? So yeah, Seed Triumvirate being like one with a bunch of ethereals would make the most sense. It would make the most sense, but like all the bosses here just suck. I didn't like any of them. Honestly, Manitombs. Turned out into M+ dungeon. There's some ethereal mobs there. I don't care. Manitombs. Do it. Do it, Blizzard. That's like the only other dungeon with heroes, right? Besides that and Seed, right? Yeah. Yeah, heroes are cool. They just don't show up that much. Dude, do Tezavesh too. These guys are as close to heroes as you're gonna get. Do Tezavesh. Tezavesh was actually good. Actually fun. Actually enjoyable. Actually really fun. Yeah, it's gonna be Seed. They're gonna have to remake that completely. Literally just delete the dungeon, remake it from scratch at that point. You know? Use the same assets, but just... Yeah, MTG has to come back at midnight. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. But yo, chat, thank you so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. I will see you guys maybe Monday, definitely Tuesday. How did that sound? This week has been rough on me, man. New season's launch, we're just raiding literally every night. I'm just never have free time for myself at all because I'm either grinding gear or doing regular stuff. But I just don't have like a free moment to even breathe sometimes, man. It's been crazy. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I'll see you all next time. So probably Tuesday, yeah? Alrighty, boys. Peace.